But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work.
Well, no shit.
Oh, shit. Very good.
I want that head so sanitary and squared away that the Virgin Mary herself would be proud to go in there and take a dump.
Take a dump. Good morning and welcome to the Opie and Anthony program. Hi there. The O&A virus spreading across America thanks to XM Satellite Radio. And it's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. It is. Still waiting for the WOW hotline. Waiting and waiting.
Yeah, we did have something
waiting
like that. There was supposed to be
waiting.
A WOW hotline.
How
is that going to work?
Seems like a very simple concept. It's kind of like the FU line that we have.
Yeah.
That the listeners have a lot of fun with when we're not broadcasting. Basically, you know, WOW, Whip 'em Out Wednesday. You have a WOW in your car. There are ladies out there that will flash you if they see these WOWs on your vehicle.
Beautiful
Whether it's a
girls.
WOW bumper sticker or a WOW homemade sign. You can get the WOW bumper stickers by going to our website, opieandanthony.com. Self-addressed stamped envelope. And we'll send out the WOW stickers, right?
Right.
But we don't have time to go to the phones all day long and talk about how you're seeing titties on the highway.
Oh, so they call in to the WOW hotline.
That's right.
And we pick and choose the best ones.
That's right.
And then play them.
And we can continue with our funny radio show, and then when we go to break, we have these WOW sightings. So it's a very easy concept, but for some reason, when you work for a huge corporation, it takes months and months to actually get that concept working.
Got to have a whole new phone line, right?
How hard is that?
Oh, my God, now you're talking very difficult, Opie.
How hard is that?
You got to choose a number.
We got the number.
What is it?
I don't know, something like 866-4WOW, I think, or something like that.
Oh, boy, now you're just throwing out a phone number.
Well, I'm going to throw out some
That's
phone
not
numbers.
enough numbers. 866.
Oh, is 866 like 800?
No, yeah.
You
So
need
it'd have
an
to be
area
866, and then right.
Oh.
Then the other three numbers, and then 4WOW.
How about like 1-800-866-4WOW?
No. No, who's getting called right now? Customer service.
Oh, if we don't get our WOW hotline, I'll be giving out the WOW hotline number. Trust me. Someone's not going to be happy in Washington. Get it done. Just get it done.
Yeah, the corporate world, very difficult to get things done.
Right.
We've learned that here.
Well, we got 5 truckers in a row calling right off the bat. So why don't we go to the phones and say hi to Rich. Rich, what's up?
Hey, good morning, lads. I just wanted to let you guys know the last segment you had yesterday was hilarious.
Oh.
I'm
We
driving
sucked
down
right
the
up until
road.
the end of the show, I guess.
Hold on a second. I don't even know what we did.
You had the dating expert in,
Oh, yeah, that's always a joy when you hear that on the radio.
and Anthony's explaining how to get the 15 or 16-year-old in the back of the truck.
Oh, that's why the truckers are calling.
Of course.
Laughing so hard, I thought I'd shit my pants. I felt a little something squeak out. Oh, God.
We were wondering why the truckers were calling. Now it makes perfect sense. It was the...
I thought we let her off a little easy, man. We could have got it even worse.
I know, she did get off a little
24 and
easy.
you're an expert. How much cock have you sucked?
She knew everything. She knew every friggin' thing at 24.
I think what a rapist is thinking when he's raping, how the fuck would you know what he's thinking? They've done studies. Shut up.
Enough with the done studies crap.
Oh.
She goes out on dates and then writes about it for the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes her an expert on everything sexual, relationship-oriented. She knows everything now. Rape,
No,
robbery.
The second you go into entertainment, you have no credibility as a therapist. Like
Right.
Dr. Phil, he's trying to get laid off of his fucking psychology degree. He doesn't give a shit about you. He wants to get mobbed at the mall.
Yeah, if he cared, he wouldn't be on television. Like that
Exactly.
Just the act of being on TV and having a show takes up so much of your time that you couldn't possibly concentrate on being a shrink. You know, like whatever the content of said show is, you can't really pay attention to it because the show itself is so much work.
Plus, if you look at Dr. Phil, he does not look spiritual on any... Like, he doesn't look like a peaceful man. He looks like he has a brutal temper. Looks like a fucking, like, crooked cop. He gets mad and his whole head turns all red.
You know, he was, like, pissed because he went bald at 25 or something. So
his kids are
got that
afraid
anger.
of him.
Hey, I got to interrupt you guys for a second. Dirty Ralph has something.
Dirty Ralph?
What's up?
Hey, that number Opie gave you, it's not going to work. It's the menopause research.
It is not.
800-8664-WOW?
Yeah, I just called it.
So
just to see if it was taken.
Right.
It's the menopause research.
Stop it.
Try it.
Menopause research.
All right, can we try that number?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Boy, what a lucky...
I don't hear you, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, I mean the guys in the
Not
booth.
you.
Hold on.
Yeah, I just called it. It is the menopause hotline.
It's a menopause hotline?
Does a girl answer?
No, it's a recorded message of a girl.
Oh, let's hear what it says.
It's not like suicide where you need it immediately. I think she knew it was creeping up on her. It's not like you call up and go, "What's happening to me?" It's like menopause hotline. Hold on, you got some time.
Yeah, you just get slightly drier over a decade. One day you wake up and go, "What the hell happened?"
Buy some KY and please hold. Someone will be with you.
All right, that number's taken. You guys want to try another one? How about Bill Burr gives us a number for the WOW hotline?
Jesus.
What, any number? I don't know, 1-800.
1-800's good.
944.
944.
1007.
Ooh. Has nothing to do with WOW.
I hate your number. What is it? 1-800? It doesn't mean anything. It has to mean something. All right, what is it?
I've never played this game before, Opie. You didn't explain it to me. You just said give you a phone number. It's exactly what I did. I don't appreciate the criticism.
Yeah.
So is it, wait, 1-800-944?
Throw fucking WOW in there. Okay.
What is that?
No.
What is that? One of your friends' numbers?
No. We'll go with your original. But what was it again? 944?
I don't know.
1007?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 1007.
All right.
It was so memorable. Can't remember it.
But now it could be the number.
Yeah.
It's so obscure, it could actually work.
I was thinking of making all the numbers
now I get it.
say something. Like, aside from 1-800. But what is 1-800 look WOW? How about that?
1-800
Right.
look wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try that one.
Try that one too.
Maybe that's not
1-800
taken.
nice tits.
Ooh.
Nice tit.
Oh, wait. No,
Nice
that's
tit.
one too many.
Well, that would not.
Nice tit.
That would be all right because they'll be driving. You got to have one hand on the wheel.
All right, I like 1-800.
Going to see a lot of left breasts.
Oh my God. All right, hold on. I like 1-800 nice tits. See, now you're
Thanks.
thinking.
Well,
now
you
thinking.
didn't explain the concept in the war room earlier today.
Oh, Jesus. You get the Sloan Kettering Hospital. Nice tit.
That's Olivia Newton-John's home number.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was early for that.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
You know, because she lost a tit. Huh,
Right.
people?
Get it? Let's see.
78 degrees out.
Let's say hi to Russell. Russell, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man, I didn't know you guys were on a delay until you took my phone call. You know, I mean, shit, what are you scared? That I'm going to say something about the Ron and Jizz show?
What? Wait, sir. What?
Hey, I'm Russell the trucker.
Hey, Russell.
Right.
And, I'm just calling in to complain about a few things.
All right. We
I'm
take
sitting-
the good, we can take the bad.
I'm sitting down here in Birmingham, Alabama, and while that fucking hurricane was stirring around I won't use the N-word.
Yeah.
While they was stirring around the black folks down there, they forgot all about that girl in Aruba, you know, and they let every one of them fucking cocklickers go. Every fucking one of them. Now, I just want to know, what do we have to
Is this
say about that?
for real?
And tell me, because
Sir,
I am just because I'm a trucker doesn't mean I'm not intelligent.
are you now
No,
seriously?
it's your grades in high school that determined that.
Are you really serious here, sir, or is this some kind of a joke? Because you're doing a good job of acting if it's a joke.
I'm trying to talk to you. What is this, a Ron and Jizz show?
We heard that the first time, sir. The Ron and Jizz show.
It's Ron and Fez, and they're on after us. But
I thought it was Ron and Jizz.
I think we spent enough time on the Aruba girl. That story's over.
Well, they let those cocksuckers go. You know goddamn good and well that they, excuse my language about using the Lord's name in vain and things, but we are on, what do we call it, radio. And can we just get down to business here?
He doesn't want to use
let's get
the
down
Lord's
to brass
name
tacks. Come on,
in
man.
vain.
Yeah,
come on.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to talk about.
Yeah, talking about America.
You know damn well there's a whole bunch of Indians out there right next to the ocean. I'm not sure exactly
Indians?
where that frickin' place is at, but, you know, somebody took that girl and they butt raped her.
That's right.
And she's out in the ocean, you know, getting raped again by a shark. And
Holy Jesus, Palomino.
This is too funny to be real.
Right. This guy...
program that I can call in and really talk about exactly what I can't figure out.
The issues of the day. Yeah.
I can't figure out who Opie is and who Anthony is, but I listen to you guys every day. And I just don't know. Let's get down to the brass tacks.
All right, we're getting
brass tacks. I think we're there.
How about you make your point, sir? Come on, Russ.
Yeah, what's your point?
What's the world coming to?
What's the world coming to?
I'm not talking about Billy Graham. You know, I just really want to know what in the hell is going on here.
What do you think the problem with America is today, sir?
Well, I think the problem with America... you know what? That's a large question right there.
It's a large...
Well, try to simplify it for us.
Yeah.
I think everybody in America is just stone cold fucking retarded.
Is that it?
And there's no brass tacks there. You don't even need to polish some shit there.
The what?
You know, these fucking mentally retarded motherfuckers need to go fucking, you know what I mean, shit.
Wow.
You know what? The people that left those old folks in that nursing home to drown, they need to be commended. Because, I'll tell you what.
Yeah?
There's too many fucking assholes in this world that need to die. And
So let's start with the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like that Army-Navy store guy in Falling Down. Remember the guy that was...
Yeah.
That's what he's like. I'm like you, man. I'm just like you.
He's starting to make a little sense, though.
Yeah.
Why go after the people in the nursing homes, Russell?
Hey, you want to know what? Jack Kevorkian is one of my best fucking friends. I did nursing for 15 fucking years before I became a truck driver.
This now makes even more sense. How many smothered faces did he leave in the beds when he walked out of the room? Yeah, they just died of old age.
There's more than one pillow that I'd fucking like to shove over somebody's face.
Did you ever suffocate any of your patients?
He runs out of breath after every sentence.
You wanted to?
Yeah.
You ever turn? Yeah.
But, you know, I'd like to stick my middle finger up some family member's ass and smother some fucking patients. You know what I'm saying?
We understand what you're saying.
You never turned up their medication a little too high and let them just drift away?
I was too busy taking the medication, just trying to deal with the cocksuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
What do you think we should do about the population problem?
You know, there's certain areas that we should just think about dropping bombs on.
I bet I know those areas.
Starting over. And that fucking New Orleans is one of them. And it seems like we've had a natural, it seems like God has gone ahead and took care of that for us. You know. But, you know, there's a whole lot of other problems in this world that I would like to get to.
Let's get to them.
Yeah.
But, doggone it, you know, you caught me off guard. My brain is going blank because I didn't even think you'd answer my phone call. But, you know, there's other issues in this world.
What about teen pregnancy?
Yeah, what about teen pregnancy?
Oh, shit, I'd like to get every one of them pregnant and fucking have them go down to the abortion clinic. You know?
Get them pregnant and then take them down to the abortion clinic. I got you.
That solves the condom problem.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, especially if they got big, nice, firm tits that are juicy and great for whip them out Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
This guy's a...
All right, Russell.
All right, Russell, we're going to let you go for now, all right?
Hey, I love you guys. And tell Jimmy that I've got the juicy one that he likes right here between my legs. And tell Jimmy I love him.
All right, thank you, Russell.
Bye.
There he goes,
A lot
Russell.
of people are saying he should get a golden ticket.
I think he should get a golden ticket.
Jesus.
New bit on the show, 5 minutes with Russell.
I think
Russell,
he,
call
like
whenever
how
you want.
he kept running out of breath at the end of the sentence. Like,
Yeah.
I hate that fucking thing.
Wow, man.
Let's go to Chuck. Chuck, what's up?
Yeah, guys.
Hey.
I just want to say I love the show.
Thank you.
I apologize about that last fucking trucker.
No, we loved him, man.
He was great.
He was good.
That's the shit we'll be talking about today after the show's over.
How about for your WOW line, 866 WOW show?
Wow show?
Ah, wow show.
All right. What else you got? Was that what you wanted to say?
Well, mainly I just want to say I love the show. I've had XM for about a week, and
A week?
you guys are the highlight of me having this damn thing.
Dude, you've missed so much.
You have no
I
idea.
know.
Where have you been? We've been here almost a year.
Well, our old
I know.
shows are available on Audible.com.
All right.
All right, Chuck. Thank you so much for listening.
Thanks, guys.
How many new listeners are we getting a day?
Probably 10.
You think 10?
Yeah, but every day it adds up.
12, maybe?
Maybe.
A dozen?
Maybe 10 to 12 a day. Think about it, though.
Now people are going to write on the message board, you hear Opie say they only get 10 listeners a day?
New listeners.
New listeners.
We already have well over 1 million.
Yeah.
And then we're doing about 100 a week. 100 new listeners a week. That adds up fast if you think about it.
I think it's more.
How much
It's
it
I'm saying more.
It's like 70 a week.
70 a week.
I think we get more than 10 a day.
280 a month.
Think of all the people cruising around. They're
And all of a
tuning
sudden
in
they
their
just
radio,
become a fan of the show.
and they land here and have to listen. It's something completely different than whatever else you're tuning into on XM.
I want to hear from people that turned into fans yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Well, that guy, it took a week to become a huge fan.
But going with your logic, people are being turned on every day.
Do you know that guy does not know who Little Jimmy Norton is? He's a huge fan of our show now, has no clue who Little Jimmy Norton is.
Because Jimmy's been gone a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
There are people that are fans of this show that have no clue. They think it's Opie, Anthony, and Bill. That's it.
They're like, yeah, he's kind of funny. He's not perverted enough.
Yeah.
He got a transvestite every once in a while.
You should just do a transvestite thing. What the hell?
No.
Yeah,
just as a
just
goof.
jump in.
Just as a goof.
Just as a goof.
Tell
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
you like hookers to piss on you. Shit like that. You can't even fake that, right?
No, that's like there's a real badly organized porn store about 3 blocks down from me. You know how usually they have the way they set up the porn is they gradually get more and more psychotic.
Right.
This is one where I don't know. It was like 10 people just grabbed tapes and just stuck them. So you literally go from something like, oh, that's too lame, that's not going to do anything, to literally people shitting on people. And you're like, so it's just like, oh yeah, it's kind of, and then you go, yeah, oh, look at that Puerto Rican, and then there's some dude sucking a cock. Like, oh my God. Can we have a fucking aisle? Because in most porn stores they have that aisle, like you just fucking turn the corner, like, whoa, you just start seeing people tied up and gagged and shit. And you're like, all right,
with shit on their foreheads. I've been there. It's like,
German titles to the videos. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Das Boot Day.
Das Dumper.
Yeah.
They
God, you make a great point. You have to have the slow fade.
Yeah, you get this exactly into oblivion.
the old mom and pop video stores used to have the porno section in them when you used to rent, and it was the beads. You know, everyone's seen that, and you'd have to walk in there, and you'd usually end up going in there with your friends. You get an afternoon, you want to rent porno, and if you've ever made that error of turning the corner and ending up in front of the gay section, your friends just don't. You know, what are you looking at? Hey, faggot! You want to rent the cocksucker video? Go rent that one, faggot. Yeah, I was browsing, right.
Oh,
like I knew it was coming.
It's horrific.
It is.
It just comes out of nowhere. Some dude with his legs behind his neck.
Oh,
He's just like,
big ass exposed. And, oh, what happened? How did I get here? I was just looking
You
at
had
the
the
chick.
beads in my town. They had like the wooden shutters,
the saloon doors.
The
Yeah,
saloon doors,
that
sure.
barely even covered you. Like you could see like from your knees down and your whole head. You could see,
Right.
There was no privacy
Thanks
at
for
all.
the privacy,
Yeah.
Dick.
And you never wanted to make a beeline for that section either.
Yeah.
You'd kind of fried green tomatoes.
Start humming to yourself and whistling.
Bridges in Madison County.
The negotiator, Sam Jackson is good.
Right, and then you make that
Yeah.
quick step into there.
And they hear the beads.
Everyone turns and looks.
Or the door.
Fucking. This is a pervert. Just went into that section.
I think DVDs are much more sanitary. They seem.
Yeah.
Those videotapes were nasty.
Yeah. And they never had the tapes in the box, so you had to bring that huge box over to the cash register with like hardcore porno pictures on it. The box is like 3 feet by 5 feet, and you bring it over to the desk.
A huge picture on it.
I'd like this one, please.
Although other ones where they have like 18 pictures of like every fucking possible position.
Yeah, the whole movie is frame by frame on the box.
Oh, good choice. You're going to rent ass rammers.
Yeah, I like that one.
I go to a porn store about once every like 6 months, and I always go by and I always look at that Max Hardcore section. Because he was a guy, like, he was one of those guys, he went over the edge for me about 18 tapes ago.
Yeah.
So I like just picking up the box and seeing, like, what extra level of fucked upness he's added. And, he already had, like, those things where he would stick things into, like, their pussy that, like, held them open.
Oh, right,
I don't even know what it was. It was, like...
Some gynecological tool.
So now the last one I saw, he's literally busting a nut in this girl's face, and he smears the lipstick all over. They look like not even human. And then he's got this thing where he holds their head, and he takes his thumb and lifts like one of their eyelids up like a little bit higher, so they almost look like a fucking zombie.
Oh Jesus!
It's horrific.
That is horrible.
Beyond the point of help.
Yeah, and do you watch these or you just?
No, last one I got of his was well, actually no, I'll rent the ones that before he went off into the abyss. At least my line where it's just like I can't follow you in there.
I don't like the violent stuff though. Like I don't like slap happy. It's funny like for a few seconds, and then it just gets like they're smacking the girl in the face and gagging her with the cock, and her eyes are like 2 beats because so much jizz is in her eyes that they're stinging.
It's all red.
You got red eye?
Red eye.
Yeah, I don't know. Call me a romantic.
Yeah,
that stuff doesn't quite do it.
All right.
All right.
All right.
How do we get here?
Never know.
Thanks, Russell.
Never know how we get there.
Actually, you know what? I wanted to do this a couple days ago. Bill Burr in studio, filling in for Jim Norton and doing a great job. Jimmy called me while I was having steak with Super Agent Bob Eatman last night.
You did lunch and dinner with Bob? Bless you.
It's 2 free meals.
Saint Opie.
2 free meals.
Yeah.
I went to Bobby Van's, a great steak place, with Robert Eatman's brother there.
What could you possibly discuss that we didn't discuss during lunch?
Well, no. See, the lunch was the business meeting, the business lunch, and then dinner is just the social time.
Yeah, but it's with Bob.
Catch up on our personal lives. But the steak was good.
Yeah.
So Jimmy called, and I'm like, Jimmy, I can't talk to you. I'm at dinner with Robert Eatman, Super Agent Bob Eatman, and his brother, Russ. And Jimmy goes, what's the name of the place? I can't even say the word. Mausoleums. So I start laughing really loud, and I just turn to Bob and I go, Jimmy says hi from L.A. Because Jimmy's been in that situation. These guys are a bore.
Yeah, you just sit there at dinner, and it's your agent, so you got to hang out with him every so often just to catch up on business. But
and he was the agent of that girl here yesterday.
Going on?
No,
he was the agent. Is he really representing Laszlo now?
I think so. Yeah.
Is he? Yeah.
He represents everybody in radio.
Yeah, he's like the radio guy.
It's he represents us, Ron and Fez, Laszlo.
Yeah.
Scott Farrell, I think.
Oh, all right, because I was literally sitting there. If he knew you guys, why would he put her in here?
No, he had nothing to do with that.
No, he doesn't.
That mess.
Yeah, we don't do it. Do that type of thing. Dude, is it really hot in here or what?
No.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Really?
Fine and dandy.
God, I am sweating like a pig today.
Are you percolating?
No, I'm fine
Sometimes
today.
you get those sweats.
No, I already had the...
those are the worst when your legs go out on you. You ever get just the pain in the back of your thighs? It's so bad your stomach hurts. Ow. In between your nipples and your kneecaps hurt.
I am sweating like a pig already.
Yeah.
You hot in here?
A little.
You are, right?
Then stop kissing ass.
Yeah,
you are not.
No, he never
Yes,
kisses.
boss.
I swear to God, he never kisses ass. Nathaniel's not like that.
No.
Are you hot or not?
No.
I'm a little warm.
It's a little warm in here.
Oh, come on. No. Oh.
All right, what I wanted to do was play the Bill Burr Ozfest PSAs.
Yes.
This stuff was really, really funny. Bill Burr went to Ozfest with, Martini Steve, Hybrid Steve, Steve the Bear. What else is he called these days?
Dan's fanning himself. He just started fanning himself like he's hot.
You're not hot? It's definitely hot in here.
It's fine over here.
There's no passion.
No.
With
yes,
him?
I am.
He wasn't selling it.
Oh. It's hot.
We could
air conditioning. Come on.
Danny, we could clear all the phone lines,
says
too.
it's hot.
All right. Here's Bill Burr doing some stuff for us at Ozfest.
No.
He went down there with Steve.
Come on, don't play that.
And,
Turn on the air conditioner. Oh.
Bill had access to a lot of no-name bands, basically.
Oh, come on.
No-name bands.
That's the extent of my Ray Romano impression. I just go,
I love it,
Oh,
though.
come on.
Yeah, you're afraid to jump further because then you might lose it.
Yeah.
You got it down with 2 words.
Yeah.
That's so true
Oh,
with
come
impressions.
on.
Right.
And then you try to talk and it
Winds up sounding like Kermit.
Yeah. So
just keep it there and you're perfect.
So, Bill decided to have some fun with these kind of no-name bands. And he talked to a band called A Dozen Furies and made him do, like, a fake PSA for the Opie and Anthony program.
Imagine being A Dozen Furies and listening to the show. You're all excited. Oh, they're finally doing the interviews. They've been talking about it for a week. And Opie gets on and goes, yeah, some no-name bands. They just sit there and go.
We have a lot of guys that work for us
Yeah.
in the demo.
Uh-huh.
In the demo that A Dozen Furies is trying to hit, right?
Yep.
Does anybody know A Dozen Furies? The band A Dozen Furies?
Yes, gentlemen.
Everyone's shaking their head no.
Big fans. No? No one?
No one knows.
No. I'm not saying they aren't a no-name band. I'm just saying they probably don't consider themselves a no-name band. If they've played Ozfest, they're probably like, we're rocking, we're rolling.
All right.
Whoa!
Oh, hey.
Hey, Travis. No. Who played that music? Oh, wow.
I got you.
Wow. E-Rock just fucked up Derek's whole day with that one. He walked in the studio and then walked right out.
Derek loves that bit, too. He came up with it.
Yep.
He came up with the Eric having walk-on music.
There he is.
There you go.
It's such a glutton for punishment.
And now Eric leaves. Eric has walk-on music.
Now, Travis, wow. This is a big chance you're taking here.
You're telling me.
You know of that band.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were
the band that I forgot the name of already.
A Dozen Furies.
A Dozen Furies.
I'm pretty sure they were the band that won the Battle for Ozfest show on MTV.
Oh, really?
And what does that mean?
I did not know that.
There were a bunch of other no-name bands, and they were the best no-name band?
Exactly.
Oh. Yeah. Steve. He's getting really good at that.
Hey, Steve.
Comes right in.
No, I didn't realize Travis was in here, but the
Go ahead, say what
Dozen
we just
Furies.
heard.
Motherfucker.
This guy,
I'm
he's
actually
the
alert.
definition of Mike Fright.
Yeah, he just freezes up.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I get in here, and all eyeballs point on me, and I tense up like that. I don't know what it is.
He closes his eyes and tries to gather his thoughts.
I do.
A Dozen Furies was the band that won Battle for Ozfest, so they got the exactly. Thank you, and they're on Sanctuary.
Isn't that what Travis just said?
Yeah, it is. But I walked in here just as he was saying it. So I'm like,
no shit.
All right, so it's a popular band.
Yeah, in that Ozfest clique, yeah.
And the no-name band community. And there we go. You can get out of here fast enough.
Fleeing.
So Bill Burr talked to A Dozen Furies and had him do a fake PSA for the Opie and Anthony program.
All right, what's up? This is Bill Burr. I'm standing here with the guys from Dozen Furies.
Hey, we're doing a skin cancer awareness thing here on Opie and Anthony. So if you guys could just say something to make, the kids aware about skin cancer, just wing it, anything. Throw a couple of fucks in there so the kids will listen to it,
Dude, we are out in the sun all day long, every day, and we put on sunblock probably like 5 times throughout the day, man. You gotta take care of yourself, gotta take care of your skin.
Start over again, just throw a couple of fucks in there. Seriously. Yeah, they're crazy over there. Man, start over again, alright? Just say for, skin cancer awareness.
Alright, man, we're fucking cock fags, and we put on a lot of sunblock. Fuck. Yeah. We're out in the fucking sun all day long, man. It's just fucking beats down on you, and dude, you gotta fucking take care of it, dude. You gotta wear sunblock, you gotta wear it over and over again. Especially you want to keep the tattoos fresh, dude.
You need to tighten it up. Just tighten it up, real quick, just real quick.
Wear your fucking sunblock.
Sons of bitches. All right, guys.
I love
that.
Bitches. You're gonna have to do this again for us, man. It's too good. It's just too good.
They're trying to be all hip and cool about it.
The next no-name band that Bill Burr talked to was Shadows Fall.
Oh, Shadows Fall.
Anyone? Shadows Fall?
Yeah. I just picked up their new
EP.
I didn't.
Nothing?
Picked up nothing from them. I have no idea who they are.
No one's coming forward. No one around here knows Shadows Fall.
Their website looks just like the last band's website. Like, band just popped it up. I'm like, what? Same website.
All right, well, Bill Burr made these guys do a fake PSA as well.
Yo, what's up? It's Bill Burr, Opie and Anthony Show. I'm talking to Brian Fair from Shadows Fall. Great set, man. How'd you feel about it?
Oh, it's been awesome, man. The whole Ozfest is just incredible, man. Sharing a stage with Maiden and Sabbath doesn't get any better than that.
Let me ask you this. How the hell do you sing like that for so long? I mean, I yelled at my dad like that for about 20 minutes one time. I couldn't talk for 3 days.
Yeah, I'm used to it for yelling at my girlfriend that much, so, it builds it up. You got to build the strength,
Oh, you know what? We're going to do that drop right now. You know what's good? Glad you brought that up. We had Opie and Anthony's doing like a thing for like domestic violence awareness. Yeah, somebody kicked the shit out of their girlfriend in like Newark or something. So yeah, so just ad lib some sort of drop and not do domestic violence to your girlfriend or whatever. And it's kind of weird, but toss a couple of F-bombs in there just because our listeners are retarded. So, but just try to keep the good message.
So just say this private Shadows Fall and something or what?
Yeah, just don't beat up your girlfriend and just fucking don't beat up your girlfriend or something like that.
What's up? This is Brian from Shadows Fall. Man, you gotta stop punching your girlfriend out there. Save that shit for the bedroom. That's where it's at, but don't take it to the streets.
Okay, do it again. Just throw like one fuck in there. I swear to God, they're idiots.
What's up, it's Brian from Shadows Fall. Just say it. Stop hitting your fucking girlfriend, you idiots. All right, save the violence for the bedroom.
All right, cool. All right, man.
His save the violence for the bedroom angle that he took on that. He liked it so much the first time, he had to incorporate it into his second attempt.
Yeah, I didn't even get that.
Because Bill wasn't happy with his first one. I love that. They do it, and it's probably all uncomfortable, and then he makes them do it again.
Tighten it up. Tighten it up.
That stunk. Talking about domestic violence here, sir.
And finally, Bill talked to another band at Ozfest named In Flames.
Oh.
And had them do a PSA as well. Listen to this.
Hey, what's up? It's Bill Burr, Opie and Anthony Show. You know that because you're listening to this shit. I'm with the bass player from In Flames, Peter Iwers. So how do you think your set's going to go tonight? You looking forward? Are you on the main stage?
Yeah.
Are you over there?
I think it's going to go great. I mean, it's we always put in 150%, and it's a bit different playing from for a sitting down crowd, but still it's going to be great. So far, all the shows have been amazing, so I'm pretty sure today will be as well.
Listen, man, we're also doing this is kind of a side thing. We're kind of doing this this benefit. Somebody beat up a special needs kid in like Newark. And so we just want you to just say, just give a shout out to the kids so they know not to beat up somebody with like, special needs, So just, just say like, hey guys, it's not cool to beat up somebody just because they're different or whatever, Just, just like a quick kind of like a soundbite. And it's kind of weird, but throw a couple of, fucks in there just because our fans are kind of retarded, you know what I mean? So you need to like, just make them like rock and roll,
Yeah, sure.
So just wing it.
Hey guys, this is Peter from Flames. You should treat everybody equally and don't beat anybody up or do something bad to them just because they're different. Everybody's the same.
Okay, that's totally the perfect vibe. Just throw in special needs and throw in like 1 or 2 fucks. The F word. Yeah, it's kind of, like I said, they're retarded.
Same thing again, or what?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Peter from Flames. Treat everybody the same way, even people who have special needs and everything like that.
Oh.
Don't fucking go and do any bullshit and start beating people up because they're different. Treat everybody the same, dude.
That's beautiful.
Dude.
And the kid's name is Russell. Just give him a shout out. Same thing. Couple of fucks. He's a big metal fan, so it mean a lot to him. That's the kid who got beat up, Russell from Newark.
Hey, Russell, how the fuck you doing? Sorry you can't be here today, and just take care of yourself, man. See you soon.
All right, dude, that's beautiful, man. Thank you so much, and good luck tonight.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I love this bit.
You just throw a mic in front of someone and they do whatever you tell them to, no matter how ridiculous.
No, I just kept looking back at Steve, like, did we get the audio? Like, meanwhile, there's some fucking band playing in the background.
You get that? We get it? I love these special needs, and then, our listeners are fucking retarded.
Yeah, they tell you to...
You use the derogatory term for special needs children.
Wow.
Oh, no one picked up on that. No one turned to you and just said, "You're a fucking idiot. I am not doing this. You cannot be serious."
I felt bad for that last guy because he was, he's European, so he's speaking a second language. I mean, they could get me to say anything in Belgium.
He tops you right there.
Yeah.
Very, very funny. All right, we're going to take our first break.
What's with Imus today? Imus looks like someone mixed up color forms. You got like the cowboy set with the businessman set. He's wearing a suit jacket, like a blazer, and a pink shirt with his old brown cowboy hat. It doesn't...
That look was in like 1982. When
Is that it?
Movie Urban Cowboy
Yeah, Urban Cowboy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, look, it's a suit jacket and a red and white...
A Johnny Rockets shirt.
Johnny Rockets shirt, and then the old... It's not even like his dress cowboy hat.
No.
Like he should have the bolo tie like they wear in Texas with the big piece of turquoise and the silver. and then the nice, maybe nice felt hat. He's got his working man's hat on. It looks like one of those things where it's a face and you spin a wheel and the hats change and the coats change like a little kid's toy. And he mixed it up and put the businessman attire with the cowboy attire.
It just looks...
It looks stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, just one.
That's all I got. I got one thing. So I got to write jokes. My act will be over in 3 minutes.
Just
guys like impressions?
Just
Brandon Mile. Oh, come on. And what's this guy's?
Don Imus.
Don Imus. Meow. All right, we're going to keep this show going. You ready for your next act? Coming to the stage.
Russell.
Hey, man.
Uh-oh.
Your show sucks a whole lot of cock.
Oh.
Let me tell you something.
All right.
The first thing you need to do is get rid of that goddamn, 2-minute delay. Because I can't even talk and listen on the radio at the same time. My dog wants to fucking bite your ass. What? And let me tell you something. In order to do a good radio show, you need to wake up in the morning and at least read the motherfucking newspaper.
Is this ELO?
You folks have no idea of what you're doing. And I love you guys. I listen every morning.
We have no idea what we're doing.
The fucking left side of my fucking window there.
All right, Russell, how about you do the news for us today?
Oh shit! Bring it on.
Well, what's in the news today? I'll give you some thought starters. How about her?
Wait a minute. I'll tell you what's on the news.
Oh, you don't need a thought starter.
All right, let's go.
I don't need to read the fucking newspaper. You know what? There's a whole lot of people out there. It takes them a whole lot of time to read the newspaper. And I'll just goddamn tell you one thing. That there's a problem. There's a problem out there in this United States of America.
They're stalling.
And
Russell,
they got blown away. I'm sorry that there's so many black people out there. But that's not a white problem. But let me tell you something.
Oh, wow.
They moved over into Houston and shit like that, and now the tornado is coming right directly towards them.
The tornado. Yeah.
I'm having a bad problem and thinking that maybe they might need to move over to the Arizona Dome,
The Arizona Dome?
Yeah, because, for some reason the good Lord has sent these hurricanes around here and it's not good for them.
They're around here.
Yeah.
No.
What we've got here
is failure to communicate. Hey, Russell, are you trying to say that the hurricane is now going after the people that left Louisiana, New Orleans?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if they're black or white. You know, but let me tell you something.
Why is God mad at those people and sending hurricanes after them?
Well, geez, I don't know. He's just a guy that really doesn't like queers or blacks.
So God doesn't like queers or blacks, so he's sending tornadoes.
Kind of guy.
Hurricanes.
I know.
Yeah.
Opie just really despises the good Lord. But you know what? He's got a plan.
Wow.
All right, Russell. All right, Russell. We're going to let you go.
What? You don't let me know more?
What?
I'll fucking send a hurricane after your ass, too. I'll punch it out.
All right, there he goes, Russell the trucker.
Wow.
His laugh sounded like Norton imitating Ben.
Don't. All right, we'll talk
damn.
about Hurricane Rita when we get back, I guess, and other things. And we got to get into this Harry and Nathaniel challenge.
Yeah, I was hearing a little of this on Ron and Fez yesterday.
So you're going to have to fill me in. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
All I know is there's a lot of excitement around the XM studios here today.
Wow.
Harry and Nathaniel are going to have what? A laugh-off or something? All right, we'll get into the details next. All right, we're back with the Opie and Anthony program. Bill Burr sitting in today, once again, doing a great job. Go to his website, billburr.com. You got the
Or
.com.
MySpace.
Or MySpace. Very nice. Hurricane Rita.
Yep. Just keeping tabs on it on the news, are you?
It's going to hit, Galveston?
It's another biggie. Cat 4, as they say now. Used to be category, but now we've had so many hurricanes this season in the news all the time that now they're just calling it Cat 4. Cat 4.
Category 4.
Very dangerous storm. It's in the Gulf now.
That's a hip weatherman.
Yeah.
Cat 4.
We're talking
I'm
Cat
out.
4 here.
I guess that God thing's not working out for President Bush, huh?
Talks to him on a daily basis.
He loves the God thing. He talks about God all the time in his speeches and when he's setting policies and all that.
A Christian.
How does that work that the people that were in New Orleans, they get hit by the hurricane, they're displaced. A lot of them go to Texas, Houston, Galveston, wherever they are over there on the Texas coast of the Gulf. They go there. They've been praying. They have been asking God for help. Not only does God not help them,
right,
but he sends another hurricane right at them.
He sends another motherfucker right
Another huge...
Let's just call it another motherfucker.
Motherfucker. right at them. Right at where they went. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, you keep going to your churches. Have fun. I'm bailing at this point. I don't believe
It's
shit.
not even like he didn't help, but at least he's keeping the status quo. We can,
You got to pray to Satan now, like sacrifice a lamb
you
or something.
do. Right. Pentagrams all over the place, just because for some reason it's not working. He is not only not helping, now he's kind of having fun with you guys.
He sent another motherfucker.
Motherfucker. He's kind of goofing on you now. You're praying, you're asking for help. He just, what does he do? Does he spin his hand? What's the act that he does to make one of those hurricanes? Woo, like he's bowling. He puts a little English on it, and there it goes across the Gulf.
Yeah, everybody took off. It's like the 7-10 split right now.
Yeah, now it's a 7-10 split. What do I hit? I hit New Orleans again? Do I hit where they went?
No, you hit Houston and you knock it into if they went up to Little Rock.
Oh, right. Yeah, you kind of curve it around the coast a little English.
He's going to clip Houston in the Astrodome and
Like
send
a-
it shooting up.
Like a pro when you think it's going to go in the gutter and it just stops and then hooks and goes strike.
Right.
He's fucking around. He's got a blindfold on. Hey, what? Trick shot.
He's going to toss this. Watch this. Watch this.
I think it just shows he has a sense of humor. Because, I mean, you got to start laughing at this crap.
This is a huge storm. Another one.
Cat 4, as Ant said.
Cat 4.
I think he's repeating himself.
Yeah.
He did it last year in Florida.
Yeah. And now he's doing it's a copycat.
This is like, the sophomore jinx. More of the same.
So are all those
2 stars.
You're reviewing his hurricane and just thinking it's a pale comparison to the first one.
Are all these people now bailing out of Houston?
They have ordered some voluntary evacuations. I hear, though, by maybe later today or tomorrow, there will start being mandatory evacuations. A lot of people are very critical of the 5-day hurricane track. I heard this on the news yesterday. People are saying it panics a lot of people. They really aren't sure within 5 days where exactly this thing's going to turn up, and it kind of gets people that it gives them that cry wolf syndrome where they look at the 5-day, it says it's coming toward you, and then it really doesn't, and they go, oh, look at the news again, scaring everybody.
But it only moves just a little bit.
It all depends on what happens.
We knew it was going to hit New Orleans like 5 days out.
No, they didn't. They really didn't. They said it might, and it probably will. But if something happens in the Gulf, if another storm pops up somewhere, or a low pressure or high pressure forms somewhere, that's what steers those things. That bumps them around, and it could turn them one way or the other. That's why they can't if they definitely knew, they would evacuate like immediately.
Yeah.
This is definitely coming here. Get the fuck out.
Well, they're reeling us all in again, man. Because I'm watching Fox and MSNBC. I'm just waiting.
Yeah. They're showing it in like real time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm frustrated because the thing
slow these fucking things.
Yeah, the thing moves what 15 miles an hour or something like that.
Like 12 miles an hour or something like that. Yeah.
If you had a bike, you could stay ahead of it.
You could definitely outrun it.
You'd have a tailwind just pushing you along.
You could outrun it.
Well, we got some audio coming in. Let's listen to what the Today Show has on Rita.
As the president again checked on recovery efforts in New Orleans and South Mississippi, oil rigs in the Gulf of Mexico were being evacuated. In the port of New Orleans, Marines were recalled to the Iwo Jima supporting the Katrina recovery effort. It will ship out for now. And the infamous convention center was being cleaned should it be needed as a medical shelter.
We are completely aware of the potential dangers that we would face if the storm ventures toward the eastern side of Texas.
New Orleans can't take much bad weather. In addition to a damaged infrastructure, New Orleans levees, though patched up, are severely weakened.
Right now, our weakest link is still the place where we did the patches. We estimate right now that could withstand maybe 5-foot surges.
Officials have put a steel barrier over the entrance of a canal whose levees broke, flooding the city of New Orleans. But, Matt, there's nothing anyone can do about the rain, even if they get only a portion of Rita. Even a little bit of rain here could have a devastating effect to an area which has already been hit hard.
If you did a cannonball into the Gulf of Mexico, you could flood that whole fucking city. One of those guys falls off of the oil rig. It's going to send this little ripple of people.
No! The levees! They pretty much just got the whole place pumped out, too. They're
a lot faster than they originally thought.
Oh, they were talking 6 months underwater.
Took 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. They're pumping it out. It's all pumped out. And this thing could just flood it again.
And Bush is he's looking frazzled.
What'd I do?
He just keeps going down there and taking a look. You think he's doing that? Yeah, just kind of looking around like, where do I start?
It's a lot of brush.
Yeah.
Not to be cleared here. But we're going to rebuild. He does nothing. He was down there yesterday. They all over the news. I watched again. He gives a speech, a rah-rah speech about how they're going to rebuild and send money down there. And it's something he could have done from Washington. But he flies down there.
We're going to send funds down to the people who need to be funded.
Yeah.
He gets like one word. He just latches onto it and says it 52 times.
I love how he just stammers. I thought I had a stammering problem.
And we need to send money to the people that need these finances to be financially viable again.
Speaking of Big A, is he going on that date tomorrow with Stalker
Tomorrow,
Patty?
Stalker Patty and Big A, paisanos of Mulberry Street.
I'll have the lasagna.
How uncomfortable is that waiter going to be?
Oh, he's got to stand there.
You got to make him up.
Yeah. Well, we're doing a whole thing. Nathaniel's going down there and getting audio and video. But I think they're coming in studio tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah.
We should do some kind of, thing. Like
what thing?
You know how they do that dating game thing on TV, something.
Like which one are we going to rip off? Love Connection, dating game?
I don't know. Maybe these guys can come up with some questions for both of them so we could get to know them a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we throw Patty in a soundproof booth, and then we talk to Big A, and then we talk to Patty, and see what kind of,
Like the Newlywed Game.
Is that the one we want to rip off?
Newlywed Game, you got to know something about each other.
Yeah.
Dating game
Tattletale
is finding out about each other.
Get
Tattletales.
the big headphones.
That's knowing about each other.
Remember the
Bert Convey?
Yeah.
And they would have,
the treasure hunt.
All right. So it has to be the Chuck Woolery game.
Dopey boxes.
Chuck Woolery.
Chuck Woolery, the Love Connection.
Love Connection. Let's do some kind of Love Connection tomorrow.
What they do in Love Connection, I believe the format was they sit down with Chuck and discuss what they like, and then they go out on the date and discuss how the date went.
Bitches love Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck Woolery.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 2 and 2, flashing his Rolex.
All right, can you guys get something up for tomorrow?
Rolex presidential. He was pimping.
He was the shit.
All right.
So tomorrow they'll have to. What questions though?
These guys are good. We'll figure some stuff out.
Want them answered immediately.
We might actually have to do some work after the show today. Oof. We might actually have to stay 15 minutes.
Yikes, that ain't happening.
Are you all right with that?
No.
Carmelo, what's up?
How you doing? Is Bill Burr?
Bill Burr is in studio.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to congratulate him. That stuff was hilarious last night. I caught the replay on the HBO last night.
Oh, awesome.
And I was getting ready to punch out on it, man, but when he started hitting that religion and the black people with the clothes and all that jazz, man, I just lost him. My wife's calling me up. Come on to bed. I said, fuck you. I got to watch the rest of this shit.
That's some funny shit, man.
That's a review.
You want to go to brunch?
Oh, fuck you. Did you have to go all the way to the...
All right, Carmelo.
Just a second. That phrase is still available at that point, isn't it? Honey, you coming to bed? Fuck you!
Harlem too, man. I was fucking out of it, man.
All right, thanks, Carmelo.
All right, you guys have a good day, man. Good show.
All right, right on. Let's say hi to Peter in New Jersey. Peter!
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Billy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's funny. Just go with it. Jesus. Go ahead,
I
Peter.
was going to say, do you guys have the clip of the end scene of The Devil's Advocate where Pacino's just going off on God? It's just like that, man, where he's saying, God's up there, laughing his ass off.
That is a good scene.
Yeah, do we have that?
Doing his best Pacino impression.
It's searching right now, so I can't do
All
anything.
right.
Searching.
If we have it, we'll play it. If not, we'll get it for tomorrow.
Sir, would you like some more coffee?
Fuck you! Hey, Russell.
Fucking man, retarded motherfuckers.
Russell.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Oh, what? You guys got me on that goddamn delay. I don't want to, mention his name, but it starts with Howard and it doesn't end with Hughes, but that's the money that he's making. Somebody ought to shoot that fucker, stab him in the ass with a needle, and break it off. You know what I'm saying?
See, I think Russell has a problem because he thinks we're on this big, long delay.
We're not really on a long delay.
Russell.
You cocksuckers. You talk a lot of good shit, but you fucking end up with Jimmy Norton.
What the fuck does that even mean?
You have to slow the feed down.
Russell, we did some news.
Southerners.
We did some news for you. What did you think of our Rita coverage? We had some intelligent stuff there.
You want to know what? I think Rita, I look like a good, fat fucking truck driver. One with a big, fat Peterbilt with lots of chicken lights and everything. And I'm right behind it, and I'm going to shove up Texas's ass. Texas has got a lot of problems. I don't think that New Orleans has a thing to worry about. All
Russell.
the black folks should come down in there and move back in.
Russell, where do you call home?
I call home right next door to the package store, or some people call it the liquor store, and it's right here in the back of my truck. With my little fucking Chihuahua dog. His name's Scooter.
Scooter. Hey, Russell, no, where, what state are you from?
Well, I originated from California. That's where I became mentally retarded. And I know Scott Peterson, lived in his neighborhood. I moved out, and I now live in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee, huh?
Yeah, that's right. And there's a lot of good-looking women over there. Before Whipping Out Wednesday even came out, they were already showing me their tits. It's a good deal over there. The property's cheap, and I'm
the pride of
very happy
Knoxville.
about living there.
All right. Well, thank you, Russell.
Hey, I love you too.
I didn't say I love. All right. All right. There it goes.
He's
Russell.
one of those I love you, fuck you guys.
I thought he said he was from Birmingham. The first call, didn't he?
Did he? I didn't hear where he said he was from.
Did he say that?
Maybe he did. I don't know.
All right. We got the clip from Devil's Advocate.
I guess it's the one you were
The
talking
hell
about.
we find?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wow.
It should be, though. Is it the one about God?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, here we go.
Let's hear.
Let me give you a little inside information.
He's a tight ass. He's a sadist. He's an absentee landlord. Worship that? Never.
Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven, is that it?
Why not? I'm here on the ground with my nose in it since the whole thing began. I've nurtured every sensation man has been inspired to have. I cared about what he wanted, and I never judged him. Why? Because I never rejected him, in spite of all his imperfections. I'm a fan of man. I'm a humanist. Maybe the last humanist.
Stop whining.
What happened to Pacino?
What was that? I'm a fan of man!
Fan of man!
What did he say? What's he saying there?
I have no idea.
I'm a fan of
I'm
man.
a fan of man.
Man, oh,
yeah.
there we go.
That was, all right.
That's Pacino, like, over the top. He's almost reaching that Christopher Walken phase of his career, where he is kind of a parody of himself. Every movie, he's got to do this and get loud! You gotta like yell and
you know the director wants to be like, dude, could you take it down a little?
Yeah.
It's Al Pacino. He knows what he's doing.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah, he's got to yell. And the contrast.
In Heat, all of a sudden he's interrogating that guy, and all of a sudden he just starts like hitting the table, going, "Come on, give me something!" His fucking eyes are bugging out, and you see the other actor sitting across him like, "Dude, what the fuck?
I can't go with this.
Even I know this is bad."
Yeah.
What happened to him? You watch The Godfather. He's not doing that.
He's become the guy, like, when you take an acting class, there's always that one dude, like, when he goes up to do a scene, you, like, go to the bathroom because it's just so fucking horrific.
You can't watch it.
Oh, just awful. Just like, oh, my God.
What happened?
To be or not to be? Here's the question!
I'm a fan of man! What? And then the contrast between him and fucking, yes, well, I think that God is...
Keanu Reeves.
What, Keanu? Great.
He just literally says in his head, after he says the thing about the tree, then I say my thing. He's not even like he's not even like, what do they call it?
Nothing.
Throwing the ball?
No.
Nothing.
There is no interaction between the two. They could be on different coasts doing it via satellite. There's just no chemistry there whatsoever.
He plays the same character in every movie.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. Nicolas Cage is the same way, man. Every movie, the same freaking voice.
Pacino in The Godfather, there was some kind of dynamic there. He was Michael Corleone at the beginning, a little, kind of not part of the whole family. He was soft-spoken. Him and Kay sitting at the wedding. And then he gets, evil. But there's no over-the-top. The only time he really got angry, I think, is when Kay told him about the abortion.
Oh, yeah.
And then he freaks out. And that's it.
It's like a subtle simmering.
Yeah. The whole movie is a build-up, and his personality is very dynamic. He goes from those lows to the highs. But now it's an on-off switch with him. Sometimes he's like this, and then it goes here! And there's no in-between.
His voice sounds like a blown-out speaker. Like one of those big ones you used to get at Radio Shack. The bass just can't even...
Big tinny mess. Or the one you used to have on the back. Remember they used to put the speakers by your back window on the platform, and a few too many times at the beach, and sand would get on them? And it would bounce around as... people were talking and the music was playing.
Tom Cruise is another one. He's Tom Cruise in every movie. Like
there's nothing else there.
Was it The Last Samurai?
Yeah.
It's like, look at the guy from Cocktail.
Yeah, it's Cocktail.
Yes.
And
with a sword. He's one of those guys.
Cavalry.
You know what? I like those really bad actors where it's like they got to play a different character, so they grow a mustache.
Right.
But they still talk the same way.
Same character with a goatee.
I changed the part in my hair.
Yeah.
I've done work on the character.
He grew his hair, cut his hair, but cannot change his character.
Speaking of Tom Cruise, Steven Spielberg says he'll never talk to him again, and they were friends.
A
little angry. Because, you know, he was supposed to promote that, War of the Worlds, and he got all crazy on TV talking about everything else but War of the
Scientology,
Worlds.
his
chick, Ritalin.
Yeah.
What did Tom say about Spielberg? You're glib.
And Spielberg is like, I'll never talk to him again, and we're not friends anymore, and I'll never work with him again.
That's right.
He's
Spielberg's
really
not that
pissed
big
off.
in the business. You want to throw that friendship away, Spielberg.
Yeah, that's
Do you just kill yourself if you're friends with Spielberg and you're in the business and Spielberg isn't your friend anymore?
That's not that big a bridge to burn.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Who's Spielberg? What has he done? Oh, man.
You want to get into this Ron and Fez, Harry versus Nathaniel thing?
Yeah.
What is this about? You were listening on the way home yesterday?
I was listening, and I heard Harry, who's he must be in his glory because he is becoming quite the personality on the Ron and Fez show. He was a little peripheral character we used to goof on our show.
We couldn't be
and
bothered.
now he's a big part of the Ron and Fez show.
We couldn't be bothered with Harry when he was doing our show.
I didn't see it.
Maybe we missed the boat with him. Who
Maybe.
knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
No, everyone's shaking their head no.
He's becoming a big star on the Ron and Fez show, and
the star.
And we were just like, Harry, just get us coffee, please.
Yeah. And now he's a big part of Ron and Fez, the Ron and Fez show. And I guess he does comedy? Is that what I hear? He was doing some one-man show at some theater, a theater.
Oh, I saw that.
You did see that?
Yeah, I was on. I went on the stand-up show afterwards.
Oh, you did? Where?
Yes.
Wait, you actually saw Harry?
I'm just admitting to these awful gigs. Yeah, he was performing in Starbucks. Oh yeah, I went on after. Oh shit, did I just let that out?
Right after him.
Yeah, he was at UCB theater.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Was he
funny.
good?
Yeah, it was funny.
Harry was funny?
It was cool. Like showed like clips and stuff.
It's a whole.
I mean, it wasn't like O&A funny.
It wasn't O&A funny.
Like, there wasn't like transvestites and shit like that.
Well, what I hear is a presentation. He had like slides, Cheney, and anything else? Bush. Was it political? It's like a one-man show. Anyone? Bueller? Little help here?
He was trashing the media. Saying
What, is he here?
That there was no news.
Oh, well, bring him in.
There's Harry.
Look at this. It's like a crossover. This is great. Isn't it?
When the Flintstones went on they did the Jetsons.
So bring up the biggest hack reference to a crossover that everyone brings up.
Flintstones, Jetsons, yeah. That was good.
But no, I was doing it was a political one-man
show.
And it wasn't slides like a presentation. It was like bits type of thing,
But did you have a slide projector?
This is not the man I saw on stage the other night. You guys had some sort of fucking hold over this guy.
That wasn't him?
Posture. The whole way you're holding yourself, man, it's just different.
Yeah, I get very uncomfortable when I come into this.
Yeah, you're making me look like an asshole because I just talked about how great you were.
I actually have clips in the delete of it if you guys want to.
Now, wait a minute. I'm confused with the slides or the projector or something.
Well, no, it wasn't all like bits and things. There was part like stand-up and part like I would talk about Bush being Time Magazine's person of the year.
Did you have a projector?
Yeah.
Okay, you just said you didn't.
Well, it's not a slide projector. It's like a PowerPoint.
Who cares?
Okay.
Just tell us what
I don't care about the technical aspects of your projector. Something was projected and you commented on it.
Yeah, and they were I had like short films and things like that as well.
I'm like
this is like a liberal going on Fox News right now.
Yeah,
it's over.
So there were
it's not even about the show.
So there were
did you have a marker? Well, I mean, it's like a pen. Did you or did you not?
I just wanted to undermine his credibility a bit here at first.
There were some kind of pictures and then you commented on them.
Yeah. But that isn't his whole show.
All right.
That's just part of it.
All right.
It's a small portion of his one-man show.
All right, so we got Harry in studio, Nathaniel in studio. We got some audio from Ron and Fez because it all started on the Ron and Fez show. All right, you want to go with clip 1? Oh, you have it over here? Okay.
Oh.
There was like a behind-the-scenes hint dropped of our comedian producer, Harry, going head-to-head against their comedian producer, Nathaniel.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Could you beat Than?
In
a joke off or whatever you call it.
I mean, at a club, I think I could do well. Yeah.
All right, so that's how it started yesterday on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah. Now, this would be, how do you compete in a comedy competition? I don't know. It seems a little...
The only one I've been in, which I won.
All right.
Yeah. Throwing down the gauntlet.
Nice. Fucking smack.
Was done by Applausometer.
Ah, the old Applausometer.
Fairly imprecise, except in this particular instance.
What was it? Just a guy putting his hand over your head?
Pretty much, yeah.
And seeing how many.
But
people
now
clap.
that could be skewed one way or another, depending on if the audience has a lot of O&A fans.
Absolutely.
In there, a lot of Than fans, family members. I don't know. Seems like it could be loaded a little bit.
Sure.
The other way would be to have professionals that are very, astute in the business, watch, and then judge.
Sort of like a last comic standing type
right,
thing.
like a panel of professionals.
I think that's the way to go.
That could look at the act
and
pick it apart.
All right, well, we have...
make someone leave feeling very badly about themselves.
We have more audio from the Ron and Fez show. Let's go to track 2 here.
All right, so when is this coming down, Fez?
I have no idea. It was just mentioned in the hallway, but it sounds like something that we could get rolling on.
Yeah, I accept the challenge on behalf of Harry. Harry, can you shut this guy down?
What exactly is the competition?
It would be like last comic standing. You both
in
go
front
do
of a crowd. I think I can do it.
We put you in a house. You're going to be living together. Oh, wait a minute! I got an email. Voss is in. I don't even know how that happened.
Wow!
But Voss already heard. He heard last comic standing, and he said, "Count me in."
And Harry is Ralphie May.
Yeah.
All right, so that's from Ron and Fez yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's go to track 3.
So Harry, you're going to shut Nathaniel down. You'll finally shut his pie hole.
Well, I mean, I like the guy, but if he wants a comedic challenge,
if he's feeling froggy, jump. Let's do it.
Now, what are some of the stipulations you want? I mean, I don't know. Nathaniel, I don't think is going to have like slides and stuff like you had last night.
No,
Should it be straight comedy?
Hey, no, any way he wants to bring it.
I mean, I'd like to do it in front of in some kind of comedy club setting in front of an audience. You know what I mean? And that we'd both go on.
Why don't we bring listeners in here? We set this up.
I guess we could go about doing that. I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
Danny's trying to get a hold of Nathaniel on the line.
Here's the way I want to do it, and see if Nathaniel's brave enough. Loser leaves town. Do it the old-fashioned way. Loser leaves XM.
No, I don't want to see either of us leaving.
It won't be you if you're the funniest.
I know, but that thing, you never know when something can go wrong.
I like Loser Leaves Town.
I just got here. I might stick around.
Yeah?
Just for a couple of days.
Yeah.
There's a Days Inn out in Jersey,
Get out of
right
town.
on the other side of Lincoln Tunnel.
Yeah, right. You got to stay there. You got to leave town, literally.
Yeah, you just got to stay there for 3 days.
For 3 days in a Days Inn across the river. This is really funny.
Get out of town by sunset.
All right, let's go to...
You got to walk through the Lincoln Tunnel in that little fucking thing.
A little walkway on the side.
Let's go to track 5. Yeah, we'll go to 5 because that's long.
You know what? Enough. I can beat him.
All right, Harry. Throwing down the gauntlet, as they say.
I am so distracted by Imus has a live band on today.
All right,
and I don't know what it is. There's some drummer that is 1,000 years old. Who is this?
Lord.
Oh, that's
Oh my God, the great Levon Helm.
Oh, it is Levon Helm. Okay.
Monica, Larry Campbell, that was great, you guys. Do some sauce and some oil. Levon Helm, 17 after the hour.
All right.
17 after the hour. Yeah. Levon Helm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get stuff like that going on.
No, come on. What are you doing?
It would be great to have things like that going on our show.
Hey, now you got the music.
Come on. No.
I only have 3. That's all I can do.
That's all you can do, but the music's playing now, so it really sounds good.
You got to add one more for variety.
One more?
Yeah, one more word. Maybe one, maybe...
Oh, well, you're setting me up to bomb. I've been in this business long enough. Come on, say banana the way he does. I'll be like, no, come on, banana. I can't do it. Fuck that. I told you I suck at this.
All right, so Harry is claiming he could beat Nathaniel in a laugh-off. All right. Now Harry discusses Nathaniel's weakness.
Oh.
This was on yesterday's Ron and Fez show. That would be track 6.
Oh. Hey, John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, if you want up the ante on this comedy joke-off, don't make it a leave-the-town match. What you got to do is you got to set it up for keep the cop to come in and tase the loser live on the air.
You know what? I have no problem at all of Fez and Harry being tased. They will not bother them even slightly.
Why get a taser involved? Isn't the hair enough?
You feel like you can represent?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna bring it. People don't understand, you know. Cause
what is the weakness for Nathaniel?
Nathaniel's weakness? I don't know how much he deals with crowd work at all.
And you do?
Well, not
because I hear you in here working the callers, working me and Fez, and I'm like, that kid is quick.
I think Nathaniel's thing is that just he hasn't been doing it as long as I have.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for 4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah.
How long it's staying? Do you know?
I think less than a year, or a year at this point. And he's very fun. He's really a funny guy. Nothing to take it away from him, but if that's what this is about, I got to represent, and I'm going to win.
Wow, so he's talking smack about your experience. Now, I unfortunately, I have not seen your act, Harry. I've not seen it. I've seen Than, and I was stunned that he had been doing this for such a short period of time.
Yeah,
he's very natural on stage.
We like him.
His delivery is great. You would think he'd been doing it for years.
A lot of confidence in his eyes.
Yep. Confidence, funny material.
I would say that face is something to prove.
Do you have a clip of your stuff?
Yeah, I have some stuff in Delette.
I would like to hear a little of that.
That's a lot of stuff.
And I've seen Than work the crowd and work hecklers and stuff and do a great job.
You know what? We know what Nathaniel's all about. So, Harry, which bit do you want us to play? Because I don't want to just, like...
Pick a good one.
Pick a good one. Pick your best bit.
Go on. Get a good one.
Get a good one.
By the way, this is the worst challenge ever.
Why?
Why?
Because they're not talking smack yet.
Yeah, there's a little smack talk.
You got to be in studio. There's a lot of staring.
Harry's complimenting Nathaniel too much.
I'm going to kick his ass and he blows. There we go.
Wow. All right, there you go.
All right, what bit are we going to hear here?
Can you riff on his wrinkled green
about weapons
shirt?
of mass destruction. Yeah, the reason I wore this is because it's cold. I'm not wearing
Gap
this
for
fashion
kids?
Really?
Statement. Yeah, it's...
I hope you were spending the time you should have been ironing, working on your act. Maybe that's why.
Wait. So you're wearing a short-sleeve shirt over a short-sleeve shirt because you're cold.
And is that 10% of arm you're covering?
It's supposed to be longer than the shirt that you have underneath it. Right. It looks a little ridiculous.
Cold, you usually wear
like a vest.
Yeah.
He really is going to get out of town. He's like an old West bartender. He needs those things around his arms. Couple of shots of whiskey.
All right, so this is a bit on the weapons of mass destruction.
All right.
All right.
Weapons of mass destruction was the biggest phrase. Weapons of mass... We have to go in Iraq because they have weapons of mass destruction. I don't know if you watched the coverage of the war like I did, but the Iraqis barely had weapons of regular destruction. Not exactly the best adjective to use. They painted this picture as if he had the weapons, but he just refused to use them. Like, I saw them, they have been bombing us for 30 days now. Do you think maybe we should use one of the weapons? Not yet. I want to see where they're going with this.
That's funny.
It's not bad.
That's good stuff.
I will be honest in saying that the guy who comes in here at the radio station, not the guy who does the stand-up. And I don't know why I can't make the transition.
Oh, boy.
It's not the guy?
No, I'm saying...
You're not that guy.
No, I'm that guy on stage.
You know you're going to have to do...
Are you going to do that like when you go in for acting auditions? When they go, hey, you know, I think you really got something there, kid. Come in and read for this part. Okay, before I read for this part, I just want you to know. But the guy who's going to read for this is not that guy you saw on stage.
What I'm saying is...
I'm not hearing any confidence. I mean, obviously your stuff's pretty good, but you have no confidence.
No, I have no confidence in my ability.
But if we do this laugh-off, we're going to do it live on one of the shows, probably on Ron and Fez.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to do it for a national audience.
They are actually doing you a favor. This awful vibe that this unsupportive thing. Yeah, you got to be able to plow through that.
It's tough love.
Nathaniel, comment?
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that I'll do fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is all your stuff politically based?
It's not all politically.
No. Do we have another example of something that isn't political?
No.
On the
The only thing I loaded up was the political stuff from the Monday night show.
What else do you touch on?
I mean, I touch on everything from,
relationships.
Personal life, relationships.
Yeah, personal life, parents,
stuff,
things like that.
Yeah, family. Related stuff.
Well, let's play another track. Which one you want?
Go to the one on, hold on, let me see.
Just pick one at random now, because that was like a good one, and he knew it was good. So now just pick one. See what comes up.
Bush skin color.
All right.
Here's Bush talking about freedom and democracy in Iraq during the 2004 election.
You know, there's a lot of people in the world who don't believe that that people whose skin color may not be the same as ours should be free and self-governed. I reject that. I reject that strongly.
People think that, Mr. President? Nobody thinks that. You just made that up. And it's fucking brilliant. You can do that with anything. There's people out there who think it's okay to call Canadians snow faggots and... I'm against that. There's people out there who think it's right to cut off baby heads and skull fuck them. And that's wrong.
I think you went too far there on that one.
With the skull fucking?
Snow faggots, yeah.
Snow faggots.
And ripping the baby's head off.
That was a good house. Psycho yelling during your set?
East Side Dave from the Ron and Fez show. Actually, a friend.
Oh, really?
Who got a little... Yeah, East Side tends to get a little bit wasted.
Oh, that's the worst when a friend of yours...
Yeah.
Loaded house, huh?
Oh, loaded house.
Well, I asked some friends to come. It wasn't a bringer show.
How nerve-wracking is it when you, like, go to click on a clip? Like, that the crowd is just going to turn on you.
That's the worst part is when you do that, you fuck up one clip, and then they all... Because it's on a PowerPoint presentation. And then for the rest of the show, you're fucked. So if you... In 5 minutes in, then all your clips are out of sync.
Yeah, see... I don't think that's what. Well,
it's not really stand-up, is what you're saying.
No.
It's gonna be weird. This is gonna, it's like the first Ultimate Fighting when you actually saw different styles. One guy was a boxer. Yeah, one guy did before they all knew how to grapple.
Yeah.
This is what this is. What is better?
This is like
what is better?
This is like Muhammad Ali
or whatever that is.
Slideshow. What would you call it? The presentation, interactive.
What is it called?
Daily Show.
I just called it a one-man show.
That's a little pompous. One-man show. You cannot just call a one-man show because it's you and a PowerPoint presentation. One-man show is something that I think an established orator or a comic does.
Spalding Gray.
Spalding Gray. There you go. Spalding Gray. Why don't you take his example and jump off a fucking boat? Yeah, Spalding Gray. Someone that has established something. I think it's very presumptuous that no one knows you and you're having a one-man show. Like, one-man show is, whoa, I know that name. I got to see this guy.
Well, there are plenty of famous people who non-famous people who do one-man shows. You don't have to be famous to do a one-man show.
You just don't know about him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how people direct the one-man show. And there's always that moment where like they make a comment and then the whole room goes dark and then they'll show a clip and then the dude who's doing the one-man show takes like 5 steps over to the left and then a spotlight comes on over him and he's like, my dad in 1974. It's just like, oh, shut up. You could do that with a flashlight, you fucking moron. I directed that. I directed his one. I told him to walk 5 feet over there.
The drama there.
Yeah. I brought the dimmer down and then turned it on the other spot.
It ends what you were talking about and starts anew.
It's like a different color.
Yeah. Yeah, man, a different mood.
Oof. Let's say hi to Ellis. Ellis in Philly. Ellis!
Yeah, man, you are one fucking Jon Stewart hack. You fucking rip-off.
So anyone who does anything about politics is just sucking...
Well, there's a little Jon Stewart to the delivery.
There is a little bit. What's that?
No, Nathaniel had that great line when they're saying what his show was like, and he said The Daily Show, and everybody else missed it.
Oh, okay.
Because we weren't listening?
Maybe.
So have you been influenced by The Daily Show, where Jon Stewart at the beginning, there's a lot of clips, and he comes back and comments on what was said?
Yeah, I enjoy The Daily Show. It's just a different way of, doing a comedic thing. It's not the only thing I do. I've done stand-up for the most part. This is the only one-man show
You're only
I've done.
4 years in. I couldn't defend anything I did 6 years into stand-up.
Yeah.
Plus, playing the clips is great because you don't have to write setups. So.
Nice. All right, Nathaniel.
Wow. He being lazy? I don't understand.
I think there's sarcasm there.
That's what I love about Nathaniel. I love
it's
his
doing stuff that I
sarcastic
can't do
ways.
at the club, because when you do that type of material at the club, the audience sometimes doesn't give a shit about that. They'd rather hear about, hey, remember Tetris? That's what they like at that fucking club. so I can't
Ooh,
do
that
it.
was a little swipe at stand-up.
I love stand-up. I'm just saying sometimes you can't do that
None of you
type
guys
of
down
stuff.
at UCB like stand-up. You guys
No,
are always
that's not
trashing
true.
us.
Yeah.
Saying, that we're talking about airplane food. And that you guys are like these brilliant fucking... I'm turning on you right now.
Nice. I see that, Phil.
You're the
That's
one guy
good.
who supported me, too. I have no one left
I'm
now.
still with you, but I just know that anytime they do anytime they do an interview with an alternative comic,
Yeah.
they can't just fucking stand on their own merit. They always have to trash stand-ups. They're like, this isn't like some. They always go, some guy working on his 5 minutes for Letterman with his airplane food joke. It's like, yeah, that's how you get on Letterman.
Thanks.
You can get on Letterman with airplane food jokes.
Yeah. Maybe back in '85.
We got Alabama trucker on the line. Alabama trucker, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw something out there. I might be wrong, but Harry, you fucking suck. You burqa-wearing communist motherfucking faggot. You're a fucking piece of shit. You suck. Every time I hear you, I want to drive my truck off the fucking road. Punching out, guys. Thanks.
In my defense, I'm not a communist.
Well, you made fun of Bush, so obviously you have to be a communist.
Yeah.
I mean,
See, that's how it goes. You,
Yeah,
can't, you
and
can't
you're-
make fun of Bush and...
Then you're against the troops
right.
in America.
Exactly.
No matter how many times that guy just sounds like an absolute fucking moron in front of a microphone, if you make fun of him.
Right.
You communist fucking faggot.
Yeah.
That's right. So.
John from Freeport, ask Harry about the David Cross line that he ripped off.
I didn't rip off a...
Was someone accusing you of that?
I said that that the magnetic decals that you put on your car might be a pointless gesture, but it wasn't really like a bit. I didn't do like a bit on it. It's something that he said about American flags during the 9/11 thing. But it wasn't.
So the magnetic, like the ribbons and stuff you're
Yeah.
talking about, that's what you do, and then you say it's pointless gesture. Where does that go from there?
It's not a bit. It's just like a quick reference I did.
Both hack topics, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I had bits on both of those. I had bits about the American flag. I mean, that's hacky shit.
Yeah.
No one can claim that.
Dated.
All right, well.
I talk about Haagen-Dazs and how it makes you fat. I came up with that.
All right, well, like Hurricane Rita, this is slowly but surely developing.
Yep.
I'm pretty confident about a win no matter what the format is.
This Harry Nathaniel laugh-off is slowly spinning out of control.
There's just a lot of stuff going on, it seems, with you're dependent on technology. It's like a shuttle launch. It could end in disaster and loss of life.
Some tiles come off.
Yeah, during his hack, he loses some heat tiles. Can't bring him in to the end of the show.
I have done one-man show. It was Monday. Before that, I've never done one. I don't have another one scheduled. I've been doing
just
stand-up.
did stand-up.
Yeah.
So it has to be a standoff.
Well, yeah. It was
standoff or whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring slides with me.
All right.
No, color charts and...
Some graphs.
And what happens
when you have to go to Kinko's before your act? It could be a problem.
It's just, it helps. There were a lot of, like, Letterman-type bits that I had.
Letterman-type bits?
Well, yeah, things that aren't necessarily
Letterman-esque.
stand-up.
What?
Things that aren't necessarily like stand-up.
Yeah. Like with the...
Photoshop stuff.
Oh, you do Photoshops?
Yeah.
Wow. You do them yourself?
No, I
You
don't
have a guy...
I have a friend of mine who did
that
it.
does the Photoshops.
Yeah.
And then you bring them on stage and they get laughs.
Yeah, it did all right Monday. I mean, it did pretty well.
Is that the guy who directed the show?
Hmm?
Is the guy who directed the show also do the Photoshop? Or do you have a whole staff helping you?
I just have friends. It's not like
Isn't that's a little odd? Like someone else's shit.
Well,
is going
it's
up there.
It's my idea, and I come up with the concept. I just don't have the skill to Photoshop it.
What
I
is
came
an
up with
example
a
of one
bit.
of your Photoshops?
One of the bits I had was I was talking about how mission accomplished. He had that banner. And
Right,
that's
we
just,
all saw that.
That's just a catchphrase. It's just like a bumper sticker. So that wasn't the first slogan they were going with.
Ah,
they were
so
actually
you
going,
photoshopped a bunch of different slogans. What were a couple of them?
Yeah, honk if you're Arab. There was Jesus saves white people. And the one I thought was the catchiest was ass, grass, or cash. No one starts a faulty invasion for free. And it worked. It killed. I mean, it doesn't always work well as far as stand-up goes. It wouldn't be a bit that I did stand-up.
Yeah, it's kind of a visual.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
glad I made you go through
explain
that
it.
visual bit.
Me too. Eroding credibility.
Well,
One
we'll see where
explanation at a time.
where this goes. All right. I'm sure Ron and Fez will have more on this. It's Harry versus Nathaniel. Gonna laugh off.
Yeah, we'll keep tabs on this developing situation.
This is so exciting.
Yeah, keep your excitement in check there, Op.
Jesus.
That's all right. I like it.
Yeah, why not? All right, we'll continue in just a bit. All right, we're continuing here. I got some granola. I gotta get down. Yum.
Oh,
yum,
you're
yum.
eating.
Gots to eat.
Yeah. Granola. It's a great sounding thing. Something to eat.
Very tasty.
What does that do for you? Bind you up?
Yeah, kind of. It's like eating cement.
Gravel.
A little gravel action.
What is that laced with?
Put anything in there?
Just like a couple like raisins.
You eat things that aren't supposed to be eaten outside of your home. Like, this is the environment for sandwiches and like yogurt, things like that. Things that you got to pour in a bowl and put milk on, and now you need a spoon and you need the bowl.
The problem is when you do morning radio, there's not much to eat in the morning.
It's like one of those awful Grape Nuts commercials where the guy's in the bathrobe out in the woods.
Yeah, with the bowl in his hand.
Sitting on a tree stump. That's what he eats.
It's like no one's out there eating like that.
Yeah.
Outside with a bowl and a spoon, and it's just too much work, Opie, is what
I
I'm
understand,
saying.
but if I don't eat, I pass out.
I'm like a step away from pizza ovens in here.
And he does the blueberry
the dough
thing.
around.
Anthony,
and he can't hold the blueberries in either hand for I don't know if it turns them blue. He just sits there and I'm playing 3-card Monty with his blueberries.
Yeah, you're adding fruit into it.
I'm trying to find stuff I could eat in the morning. You eat like a half a bagel and seltzer water, you're good for the day.
What about like
I haven't
just
seen
egg
Bill eat
sandwich?
anything yet.
Egg white sandwich or something that's compact, easily
That's the
portable.
problem. It's like you could eat an egg white sandwich or granola. There's nothing to eat in the morning. What else do people eat? Yogurt? What?
In the morning?
Bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll.
Yeah, they get that stuff. Yeah, that was the old
That always seems like a
construction
good
thing.
idea.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea.
Just sits there like a big glob of wet cement.
Every morning when I was doing construction, we'd go to the deli and grab, give me 2 eggs over easy with sausage, bacon, ham, cheese, and on a roll. And you'd get it, you'd bite into it, and the yolk would shoot out the back, and it's on your fingers. You're trying to eat as you're driving the company van. There's yolk on the steering wheel. It's just a goddamn mess.
The worst is when you get in line at McDonald's and the guy in front of you is a construction guy and he's got like 400 orders written on like a shingle.
Yeah.
He's like, give me 20 sausages and egg, biscuits, 42 orange juices, and he's fucking huge, so you can't say anything. You want to be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. It used to happen at the deli all the time. It's worse at a deli because it's like one guy behind the counter. All right. He's there cutting the ham for the sandwiches and cooking the eggs. And he's got 20 more to do, and you're sitting there and just want like a sandwich and a pack of cigarettes.
It's worse getting behind the scratch-off people.
Oh, what now? Yeah.
Well, we're talking about, getting behind people in line. When they step up to the counter to get all their scratch-offs and all you have is, like, the newspapers and a bottle of water.
And there's
something.
hey, dude, if you want to go first, go ahead, courtesy there. They will sit there and, all right, give me the set for life.
Give me 2. Yeah, set for life.
Set
Instant
for life.
winners.
You need more than just that money to be set for life, you freak. Yeah, instant winners. Put the, I need the numbers here. Give me 3, 5, 9 boxed.
Give me 1 broke in 8 months, no matter how much I win, because I don't understand money.
Give me a family will hound me forever.
That would be a great reality show. Yeah. Watch these people blow all
Give
their
me
money.
7 flat screen TVs and no property. Yeah, let me get 80 grand of depreciating assets. No, yeah, give me 200 grand of liabilities, no assets.
Julie.
Yeah.
Help me out.
Okay, Anthony.
Yes, Julie.
Stop with the freaking granola. It's wonderful, and people do eat out in the woods. I'm out in the middle of Montana, out in grizzly country, backpacking, and that is exactly what people eat. We ate couscous and grilled vegetables because Animals don't smell that as something different from the environment.
You goddamn hippie.
I'm totally not a hippie. I'm totally a corporate
totally
person.
are.
I have a corporate job, but you know what?
Well, are you a vegan, man?
And Opie, let me tell you a really good breakfast.
Yeah.
Steel cut oatmeal. Don't cook it.
I've started that, but it takes a half hour.
No, don't cook it. Don't cook it. And then put skim milk, coconut,
Don't cook
peanuts,
it.
walnuts, frozen blueberries.
Fish oil.
Frozen blueberry.
I was with you, but this steel-cut oatmeal, I started cooking that crap up. You can't eat that without cooking it.
Yeah, you can.
It's like
But
eating
put it
little
with the-
pebbles.
Don't cook it. All the nutrients will come out. Are you a vegetarian?
Not at all.
No, you eat meat?
Absolutely.
Okay. I had you pegged as one of those.
No,
one of them
no,
vegans.
I'm totally not one of those type of people. But when you are traveling, when you're backpacking and doing that type of thing, you need things that are light. Oatmeal is one of them.
Light.
You don't carry sugar. You carry, you carry
How
other
far are you
alternatives.
backpacking that you got to, like, figure in the weight of the food that you're carrying? How long do you go for?
Couple days.
Couple of days. How much food are you going to carry where it's like, well, that puts us over the top for weight?
I never understood the whole walking in the woods thing. Like, where are you walking to? What's the goal?
Well, my goal was I wanted to see wildlife in Montana, so I got to see grizzlies running in the wild. I mean, how many people can actually say they saw grizzly bears?
We do every day. Comes in
You
with
and your backpack.
lousy clips.
That's why I would never do that shit. You instantly realize, why we live inside. When you go, everything's faster. Everything can fly, fucking run. I mean, if a squirrel wanted to attack you, it would win.
It could kick your ass.
It could. It
Yeah,
fucking
right.
You couldn't stop it.
You'd be freaking out, screaming like a girl.
And you're sitting there with your backpack and a walking stick, just in case something
You're
jumps
right.
out at you.
You think you're so tough until you
Yeah.
walk in the woods and realize,
You ever see that lady? She's riding the mountain bike, and this mountain lion jumped on her.
Yeah.
And literally was only on her for half a second, ripped half her face
Her
off.
face right off.
Well, you always fight mountain lions back. You can win a
Yeah.
mountain lion.
Yeah, sure you can.
You well, first of all, you carry knives.
Oh, there you go.
And
All right,
And
Tarzan.
you carry pepper spray.
Pepper
for the
spray.
bears.
So
And it's not a little bottle. It's not a little canister. It's a huge bottle that clips onto your pack.
Yeah.
Will you have it in your hand as you're walking through the woods? I
Yeah,
mean, this-
because those things don't announce their arrival, especially when you're riding a mountain bike, and a mountain lion eats your face. He didn't announce that he's coming out.
Well, no, mountain lions, you have to be most concerned about mountain lions because they're very, very stealth-like animals. They hunt you. Whereas the bears, if you walk into their paths...
See, that's why I can't go walking
much
in the
screwed.
woods and hiking and stuff, knowing that these things might be just looking at you and deciding if they're going to pounce on you or not.
Well,
I was lost in the woods
really
once.
don't have much of a problem.
Black bear comes right down one of the trails, and I just stopped dead in my tracks and looked at it, and if it decided it was going to turn around and do anything, it didn't do anything. It just continued on its way. But if it decided it wanted to do anything, what was I going to do?
Did we ever
Done.
tell this story?
Yeah, I told it on the air a while ago.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because I thought this happened after we...
Told it when we got back.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Anthony got
upstate
lost
New
in the
York.
woods.
Went hiking and went
my
down the
God.
different side of the mountain and got lost in the woods overnight. In October, me and my chick.
All right, Julie,
and
thank
we
you.
had to find a lean-to that was like, we found these signs that said lean-to this way.
What does
didn't
that
know
mean?
It meant that there was this lean-to, a piece of wood
It just
on
protects
the
it from
ground
the rain.
and some wood on the ground, so you're not laying on the ground. It was pouring rain. It was freezing cold, and we had nothing.
Were you crying?
I was so close to just losing my mind and busting into tears and just losing.
They went for like a 2-hour hike.
2-hour hike.
Did you send the story into Reader's Digest?
And then, and we just kept walking and walking and walking, and it got to the point where we had to go down these cliffs where once we went down them, I knew there was no turning back and going back up. You just had to keep going. And there was just nothingness. And we had no food, no water. It was raining, so we stood under this big tree that was dripping water with our mouths open just to get water. And finally so it started getting dark, and I'm like, we can't walk out of here in the dark. There's no way it's going to happen. We will fall and break something because there are cliffs and stuff. So we saw the sign for this lean-to. We got there. It was already dark by the time we got there. Had one jacket, which we both had to, like, sleep under. Didn't sleep much. Woke up the next morning. We had been walking so long that my ankles, I could barely move them. It was so now I'm walking like a cripple for the rest of the way to try to get out. Another 8 hours walking out of the woods. Finally popped out onto a road and found some kind of a ranger station and got driven back. Yeah. It was just the worst. And I will never, ever go hiking again.
And you saw a bear.
Yeah. A bear walking across the path. And I'm like, oh, great. Going to be eaten by a bear. This is fantastic. Great.
I don't fuck with nature on any level. I don't
No.
go in the ocean.
No ocean?
Oh, my God. The ocean is the scariest goddamn thing.
There are so many monsters under there.
The water alone, that whole, what's that thing, the riptide or the undertow?
Yeah, undertow and the rip currents.
And you're supposed to just relax and be like, okay, it's pulling me this way. I just got to swim to the side. You don't do that. You're like, sucking in fucking shrimp and shit. You're dead. Nobody does that.
That is so funny. Yeah, just relax as you're getting pulled out and don't know how far out
I'm
you're
supposed to, like, wet my finger and see which way it's the fucking...
the wind blowing, and I'm being brought out in this current. Now it's going to bring me out, and then swim
sideways.
Sideways.
Parallel to the
shore until you're out of the rip current.
No fucking way.
Sure.
No
Keep
way.
the knife in your teeth just in case the sharks get you.
Dude, in a shark, it's like not only getting eaten, you're drowning at the same time. It's like everything but being lit on fire. It's like the worst fucking 2 out of 3 of the worst deaths ever. And it's not like there's not options. There's pools, there's lakes. I'll swim in that shit.
You know there's nothing under there.
Even like a lake. It's just like...
Lakes are scary, too.
Yeah. That's one of those things, and they don't give up their dead.
Yeah.
Because the water is so cold that whatever fuck happens in your intestines, you never float to the top. So you're just down the bottom. You and a fucking pirate.
Just
from fucking 400 years ago.
That's how you have to spend eternity with a fucking pirate. You're a fucking pirate.
Holy shit.
It's a little long, but that could be a new name for a member of Whackbag. Me and a fucking pirate.
Yeah.
That is horrible.
That's classic.
You don't,
I did a gig with a dude when I was in Green Bay, and he goes, I own some property. So he goes up to show it to me. And we went up there, and there were bear tracks and we were 10 feet from the car, and I just went right back to the car. Like,
yeah.
He's like, they don't do it unless they're like hungry
sure.
and like
Yeah, aren't they usually hungry?
Yeah.
Because their whole life is looking for food, pretty much.
Yeah.
Unless
But
they're having
I've
sex
seen
to
you
make
do
more.
comedy. You suck at that, so I don't. I'm not going to go out on a limb. But,
I'm not believing you.
Yeah, your wildlife skills are just as well.
I like going down to like the Bahamas and going in that water there, but I never go out over my head. And still, like you said, it's creepy. You could see down to your feet. The water's completely clear. That kind of helps me out a little. I'm constantly looking around.
I swim out to the buoys and everything.
No.
Oh,
I did it one time. I went to the Dominican Republic, and I did that snorkeling thing.
Yeah.
And it's just all these schools of fish were going around, and everybody's like, oh, my God, it's so beautiful. I'm like, dude, this is fucking bait for bigger fish.
And you're swimming in it.
No, and you just see him every once in a while when you get near, like just even like a little fish. When it wanted to, bam, it was gone. It's just like, and I'm fucking this big lumbering my snorkel. I mean, I would be,
You know what the creepiest part of snorkeling?
anything that wanted to kill me.
It would have killed you.
Oh yeah.
Snorkeling or scuba diving, the creepiest thing is when you look off into the distance under there and it just
goes
fades
forever.
into fogginess, though,
and then
and you're just waiting for something to come out of it that's bigger than you.
I picture that Jaws moment
right
when he's in like the cage, and it goes away, and then it comes back from the other side.
Yeah.
Slams into it. Oh.
You're just waiting. You look around and go, I know something's just going to come flying at me from out of that haze.
Plus, I also hear like sharks from like hundreds of miles away. When they hear like a splash, can tell distress. So I'm trying to calmly not be attracting anything.
Yeah. And you know damn well you're looking through this haze trying to see something with your stupid landlubber eyes, and the shark, like, he's 15 miles away and sees you perfectly. Like,
That's
clear as day.
Some sort of radar on his
neck. Knows it's you, know your food.
Knows you're scared.
Yeah, coming at you at 60 miles an hour. There you are with your flippers.
Yeah, all that stuff.
We're gonna
Snakes, all of it.
Creepy shit.
I like
go to
dogs.
Wisconsin.
That's it.
Paul?
Hey, how's you guys doing?
All right, Paul.
Hey, man.
Go ahead.
Hey, that murky water shit scares me too. Hey, when I lived up in Alaska, I lived up there for like 4 years, and you'd have to be a nut to go out in the woods with pepper spray and a knife. They always told everyone up there you got to bring a gun and a dog because, like, I guess the animals are so wild they don't understand what they think a dog's a wolf, so they're looking for more of them, so they kind of leave you alone.
Yeah, a dog is probably pretty handy to have if an animal attacks you, and a gun.
Yeah, dog is like an appetizer. That's like potato skins.
That'll hold off the animal long enough. That's your meat shield until you can pull your weapon out and shoot. Don't get attached to your dog if you're going to be using him for this purpose. And as he's getting eaten by the animal, as the animal's mouth is full of your dog's throat, then you fire a few rounds into his head. Not caring if you hit your own dog because you really didn't love him.
This is a good question for Anthony. Chris, go ahead. Chris, turn down your radio and talk to us. Let's go.
Yeah, I wanted to know if y'all were spooning with that one jacket that lean-to.
Yes, we were spooning.
Were you spooning, Anthony?
No, we slept on separate sides of the lean-to. Of course.
You didn't sleep, though.
I dozed off a couple of times, but let me tell you something, how creepy it is. It was raining, very cold rain, thunder and lightning, and so I'm laying in the lean-to. And
so I were lucky to find the lean-to.
Very. And it was
hypothermia. It would have been over.
It was just we couldn't make any fire though, so it was still very cold.
Why? You've watched Survivor.
Stop it! Everything's soaking wet, and in ideal conditions, it's impossible to make a fire.
What would you do to start a fire? You think?
I think
if everything was dry, would you attempt to?
I would have
fire?
attempted. Probably, I would have looked for any kind of string that was around and made a bow and tried to wrap a straight piece of wood. And then use another piece of wood with a little rut cut in it. And then put the straight piece with the bow and grab a rock with some kind of indent and put it on top of the straight piece. And then with a bow back and forth real quick, try to make some friction in the other piece of wood.
Sure.
Yeah, that would have worked.
We saw that on Survivor.
It wouldn't have worked,
it took
by the way.
days to
start
a fire.
It's a talent that takes a lot of practice. So I'm laying there in the lean-to. And now I got a sideways view of the world because I'm kind of laying down. It's very creepy. And with each lightning bolt, the whole woods lit up. So
it's like a horror movie.
And then got
You're just waiting for that
pitch
face.
black.
You're
Right.
just waiting for that face.
Right.
You see the face for the split second, then it's pitch dark again.
Yes. I was waiting.
Holy crap.
Like not even so much where the face would be right by your face, but in the distance at the tree line by where this little clearing for the lean-to was. Every time it lit up, I would just expect to see some horrific silhouette of the
like
person that's going to kill us. Yeah, Evil Dead, some type of just zombie, anything.
This is actually making me want to take like a survival class because I really, if something ever happened and like the whole system just failed, I would last literally like about 18 minutes. Just walking around the woods was like your laptop, still believing that the system was coming back. That would be my lean-to. That would be my lean-to. I just open it up and stick my
your head under
big
the
head
laptop.
underneath it.
What if you saw like red eyes out in the woods?
Dude, I would have freaked out. I was on the brink the entire time. And then the night it took so long. It got dark, I guess, at about 7 o'clock. So by 7 o'clock, we're in this lean-to, and I know we're not going to be able to move for 12 hours until the sun comes back up. So you'd nod off, and then, wake back up, and I go, okay, how long was that? I'd look at my watch, and it's like, I nodded off. Last time I looked at the watch, maybe it was 9 o'clock at night. It's like 9:15. I'd been out for maybe 15 minutes. I thought it would be 2 in the morning.
You should have taken turns.
Turns what?
Someone watch and the other sleep.
No, there was no watching.
Someone's got to be Charlie Sheen and see that Viet Cong in the distance from the
click
light.
your claymores.
That's right.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting, just
Now,
to see the bushes kind of come alive.
Here's the question I got for you.
Yeah.
When does it get to the point where it's every man for themselves?
Oh, where I would have to...
Tough question, I understand, because, you love your chick and stuff, but when does it... You're in that situation...
The survival instinct.
When do you... How far does it get, or how bad does it get before you decide it's every man for themselves?
Well, I think if either one of us snapped a leg or something, I think then the other one just has to go.
Bear's coming.
Leave the other one.
Bear's coming. She doesn't run as fast as you, let's say. Are you waiting?
No, I told her stay there because I was walking kind of a little ahead. And when I saw the bear, I turned around and just said, stay right there. Don't move. And the bear, like,
But everyone has
across.
that breaking point where you have to go into every man for themselves.
No. Plus him limping along like Dustin Hoffman and Papillon.
With my, I was hobbled. It was worse than that. It was worse than that. I was like James Caan in, what movie was that? I'm your biggest fan. In Misery.
Misery, sure.
Yeah, I'm your number one fan. I was like hobbled. Both ankles were useless. Because you're climbing the whole day before. We were climbing up rocks and stuff, and you're using a lot of your leg muscles. And then to just stop in the cold rain and sleep. No, there was no stretching. Yeah, I'm going to stretch this out now. Yeah, I'm petrified. It's raining, and we're lost in the woods, but I'm going to do my stretching.
You just want to make yourself look real small.
I was exhausted, so we just, crapped out for as long as we could. And then waking up the next morning, my legs were, I was like, oh, my God, I'm not going to be able to walk out of here. I am crippled. I need a wheelchair. But then, after walking a little while, you kind of get better. But then we saw, like, little things. They were trails that I guess people use for hiking, but God knows when or, when you're ever going to see another person. So there were these little things nailed to a tree. We found one. It looked like a mailbox, an old wooden mailbox, and you lift it up, and it had, like, you could leave notes there, and it had, like, a map and things, and that's how we realized which way we had to go. And we left a note, walking this way on trail, lost, but we had to leave a little note in there. And then they had pencils inside this little thing and left a little note. And
all right.
It was a very harrowing experience.
Well, Ray in California has a question for you, too. Ray, go ahead.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey.
Anthony, are you really going to give your pug-a-doodle up to the bear?
Well, the pug-a-doodles are so cute that I would have a problem with that.
Hey, Anthony, I got a better idea. I'll give you my ex-wife. Does that work?
Oh, an ex-wife would have been perfect. I'd have lobbed her bodily into the bear's mouth. I'd have been like, Bear! Yo!
You've been chumming for Bear.
All right. Hey, Fred.
Hey, thanks for taking the call.
Fred in Arizona.
Hey, thanks. I know Jimmy's listening, so happy birthday, Jimmy. And the Ramon thing, can you explain that? I missed that day. The inside joke yesterday, it was absolutely hilarious, the Ramon caller.
Ramon.
Maybe one day we'll do Inside Joke Day and
All
explain
right.
some of these inside
I
jokes.
know that really he was spooning with a little Boy Scout.
Well, Ramon is, we have to explain this again, is Steve's imaginary little butt buddy.
Well, it's not really. When we first started here, we needed production pieces. Those
All
little
right.
things you hear during our commercial breaks for the Opie and Anthony show, little teaser, things like that for the show, little promo for the show. And Steve was putting these things together. And it was various different ideas that he would just pull out of his ass and come up with. One of these things was the Ramon concept. It was this fictional characters. One of them is a rich voiceover guy who might be that guy you hear for the movie trailers and stuff. And he does voiceover work from a home studio. And he has a big mansion. And inside that mansion, he doesn't do much work. His houseboy Ramon does all the work. And the gag is that this guy is doing a promo for the Opie and Anthony show, and in the middle of it, something bad happens, and he needs Ramon's help to solve whatever problem it may be. Some are, an example, he crapped himself, and crap went all over his shoes. So in the middle of doing his Opie and Anthony promo, he goes, Ramon, clean this up, or clean off my shoes, or whatever fuck one that was. And then it was like a series that started where different disgusting things would happen, and Ramon would have to clean up.
And it got to the point, Fred, we hated it so much that we'd all walk around and just go, Ramon!
Ramon!
So Jimmy took it to the next level, and now he fucks with some of our guests by
saying he's Steve from Yellowstone.
Yeah, and he does the bit for the person
That was so
for the
funny.
person that's in studio, and the person has no clue where it came from.
Laughed out loud in the office. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Fred.
Hey, I know that he's spooning with little Boy Scouts.
All right. Thank you. Let's say hi to Tom. Tom, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man.
I got a story about diving in the Bahamas last year. We do a lot of diving, and we go to Stewart's Cove in Nassau, Bahamas. And we were on a dive trip, and my buddy and I were in the water, and we went out over a drop-off, drops off about 5,000 feet, and we were about 120 feet down, and I got my back to the open water, and he's looking at me, and he gets this sheer look of terror on his face to the point where he can't even lift his arms, and he's pointing at me, trying to point at me, and I turn around, and there's this 30-foot whale shark about 5 feet from the back of my head. It's just swimming by. I turned around to find him, and he's on his way up to the surface already, because he couldn't, I guess he freaked out, couldn't deal with the mass.
Aren't whale sharks, like, as big as...
They're huge, but they don't hurt you.
No, they're actually vegetarians. They don't eat, all they eat is plankton. And
yeah, but when you see something like that in the water when you're diving, it doesn't matter.
I mean, you hear stories about it. We got a lot of dives in. You hear stories about them, and the average sizes are, 20 to 30 feet, and they get as big as 45, 50 feet. When you get one close enough to where you can pretty much reach out and touch it, I don't care how many stories you hear. It gets pretty...
No, I don't care what it is. There shouldn't be stuff the size of dinosaurs around you.
It was fucking huge, and the only thing that compared to that was a manta ray swimming at us with a mouth the size of a Volkswagen, which is another thing that doesn't eat you, but you could easily crawl inside this thing, this open...
Do you have any stories about animals that could eat you, that swam towards you?
Actually...
Then there's 40-pound goldfish. I mean,
actually, we're going
when I say this thing was puckering as it came at us, I mean, I thought I was going to have a hickey from my forehead to my waist. I know they can't eat you, but still.
Still, we were scared.
We're going to Arcadia,
You're 6 fathoms.
We're going to Arcadia, Maine, where this guy does great white diving inside a cage. So I don't know. I'll call back or not after that happens.
All right. Thank you, Tom.
Thanks. Bye.
I don't care if it doesn't eat meat. In that situation, you're pretty scared.
Absolutely. Of course.
It's just that he went to another one.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's why I stay in the house these days.
Rob in New Jersey?
I don't like the
how you
woods.
doing?
Hey, Rob.
How you doing? Yeah, every man for himself. I live in West Milford, and we had a bear in our yard. I seen the thing. I took off, and I pushed my girl out of the way.
That's a relationship ender right there.
Yep, I'm telling you, though, everyone has that point, though, in them where it's every man for themselves. What is it?
Freaky.
Everyone should think about it today. How far do you have to go in a situation before you're like, all right, it's every man for themselves?
I knew when we were lost that, I was hanging on by my fingernails to my sanity. I was like, if I just completely lose my mind, it's a relationship ender.
You were still thinking about your relationship? I would have been
just
like...
That's what I'm saying. What,
No, I was still thinking about it. It's like, no, if I just, like a lunatic, ripping my hair out, running down the trail, I've got to get out of here! It's over, Johnny. You don't go back home and go, so, Poopsie, what's on tonight? Pick up the remote. You don't do that after you just lose your mind like that. So
that's when you get the we need to take a break speech.
Yeah, exactly. It was one of those situations where, you got to try your best not to, throw her in the path of a bear.
Mm-hmm.
I can climb this, you can't, go fuck yourself kind of thing.
No arguments in the woods?
No, there weren't. We were very quiet.
Come on!
Oh, there was no talking?
No, it was just, because if we talked, I think the subject would have come up like, people die like this. This is great. This is what you read about, So we just kept walking. We found the big drippy water tree and was like, oh, hey, we should drink some of this. And,
You were Harry Potter.
Did that. It was...
You found the big drippy water tree.
Big drippy water tree. No, it was, thank God. At first, we were just finding, like, leaves with little, like, thimble full of water in it if you were lucky.
Ugh.
And you'd have to do that, like, 20 times to get anything.
You could go a day without water.
No.
Yeah.
Very thirsty.
Come on.
Thirsty. But then we found the tree, and for somehow this tree would channel the water down to a few of the branches, and then just come pouring off the tree. I was like, "Ooh, that is good."
Another day out there, you would have been praying to that tree. You would have totally
it would have been like, the god. Just mud smeared all over us, killing people that come near the tree, making spears.
All right. Hey, remember the Laszlo movie trailer from yesterday?
Of course.
Well, the listeners have started making their own Opie and Anthony movie trailers.
Thank God. I'm sure they're all hysterically funny, well-produced. They sound great. No? What?
We'll play a few of them in just a few minutes here. Stay there. Well, the big guest for today's program was Rich Voss and his lovely wife, Bonnie.
Blown off, huh?
They are now married. And
he's dodging her.
They're an hour late. That was the big guest for today. We have more people blow off this program. I can't even count
worse
that high.
every day. Gene Simmons, all right. Rock legend.
Right.
Rich Voss.
Yeah. Big drop-off.
Reality star.
Big drop-off. But a good friend of ours. Haywood Jablomi, that old gag from Whackbag. Opie, great idea. Just answering that question would be a relationship ender. You love to start trouble, don't you?
Oh, what? When's the line?
Yeah, every man for themselves. And Dennis C. from New York, very pissed off. Opie, homo. I would never get to that point. I've been married for 10 years. I love my wife more than life itself. I would die first. F you. All
She
right.
was looking over his shoulder as he typed
You
that.
think? It's like, relax, man. It was just a question.
And another one I read was, you guys are faggots. Bears and sharks scaring you. Bunch of faggots. Like, he's the tough guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy that, you know what I would have done? Yeah, that's him. Yeah, you faggot. You just don't know how to handle those situations. Let me tell you about... Yeah, right, sure. You're scared shitless. Hey, he doesn't know. You know what gets me through those moments? Guns. If I had a gun with me, I would have been fine. Would have been fine. I put so much faith in firearms.
You would have been whistling tunes all night long.
Yeah.
In that lean-to.
I would have. Yeah. I'd have slept fine. I'd have slept fine because I know if something would have happened, I heard some crackling going on. Boom. Unload it.
I would have been out of ammo in the first 10 minutes. Any sound I heard, I would have been walking around with the thing drawn the whole time.
Look like the scene in Predator when they all just open up on what they think is the predator. Vegetation falling down.
That's Bill Burr. You're a funny guy.
I love the firearms.
Yeah.
It gives me confidence that I'm not going to get killed in the woods.
All right, let's get into this movie trailer thing. We've started a new bit. We'll see where it goes. Well, Laszlo started the bit. He did an Opie and Anthony movie trailer.
The king of show prep, Laszlo. Wow.
Making us all look dumb yesterday.
I know. He's phoning people in England. He throws together production pieces. He's like, yeah, well, I was there till 2 in the morning doing this one.
Right.
Jesus.
Well, it still looks well-rested.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in case you missed it, here's his movie trailer that he handed in yesterday to this fine program.
In 2002, darkness covered the land.
The Catholic League is praising Infinity Broadcasting for canceling the Opie and Anthony show.
And evil reigned supreme.
Hoo-hoo, Robin!
Until one day, they returned, and all hell broke loose.
Bullshit! Can you hear me? I'm Jim Norton, and I'm on the radio. Shut up. One Wednesday, I picked up a guy in a dress, and he sucked my dick.
You just sit back and watch what happens next.
Opie.
Shut up, shut up.
Anthony.
Away with you! Away! Away! Leave! Leave the fucking studio!
Jim Norton.
Every one of you is a time-wasting cockpiece.
I will beat children about the head.
And the O&A Army.
Our fans are a bunch of jackasses.
3 men leading an army from the pits of darkness.
You are shit. You are worthless.
We're all losing.
I could give a fuck.
Fighting the evil nemesis, poisoning the land.
You're just a little scumbag, and I'll just spit in your fucking face. I'd love to spit in your fucking face. Fuck him!
And a battle that almost separated them forever.
I'm an actor.
You're insane. You don't know how a show works, and then you have these stupid opinions.
I understand you trying to do a radio show. We're not gonna do that, you ass! Aw, don't get all angry and yell.
Jim, you're fucking pissing me off. Whatever.
Holy shit.
What happens when love pushes you over the edge?
I gotta feel the tits!
Nowhere to run.
Who is this idiot on the radio?
Nowhere to hide.
You're shit out of luck.
And no way out.
Dance, motherfucker, dance.
Yeah, look at my cock.
The most anticipated thriller of the year.
Give to me the money, I will make for you the like I fuck. No!
The Opie and Anthony Show. Rated R for retarded.
Wow, I want to see that movie.
That is great.
It's really, really good.
My favorite part is Jimmy.
Oh, it's so
and that just, I want to spit in your face. Just so angry.
It's the best thing in there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then we said, hey, listeners, why don't you start doing movie trailers?
Great.
We kind of did this with the jingle thing, and it worked out nice for us, right?
Oh, this has got to be great stuff.
So the Opie and Anthony movie trailers are coming in, and they sound just like Laszlo's.
Same quality.
Yeah.
Well, here's the first one. By
Greg. Tony Show, Greg.
This is Ray from Deer Park.
That's the quality we get.
Here's Ray from Deer Park, his movie trailer.
In a world where a poor Irish kid finally gets a break.
Oh, right away. What is that?
In a world.
Can I, maybe? Wow. What are you using? Is that the Mr. microphone you got there? Pally?
All right.
In a world where a poor Irish kid finally gets a break.
I'm Opie. I'm insecure of my own personality, so I got into radio.
And an Italian immigrant gets a new job.
I used to fix air conditioners, now I'm on the radio.
As they allow a small-time comedian to hijack their show.
I'm Jim Norton. I distract Anthony by using the same joke every 5 seconds, and therefore make him less funny.
And they blame all their troubles on one Jewish DJ.
Hey, Anthony, let's rip off that hook-nosed bastard and start a radio war with him.
Wow, that's a good idea, Opie.
Opie and Anthony the movie.
Wow.
Coming this fall.
Hey, anyone else want some spaghetti?
Holy
First of all,
shit,
this is when
that
you
awful.
know you're doing
Wow.
a bad impression, is you have to say who you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm Opie. His Anthony
This
and
is
Jim...
Anthony.
His Anthony and Jim Norton were the exact same.
Same impression. And neither of which sounded even
Anything.
remotely like either of us.
Well, maybe the next one's good. You guys didn't like that one?
I don't think he liked us. See, that's the kind of the vibe I got from that one.
I think Ray's pissed off because I think he hands in a lot of stuff and we don't get to it usually.
Obviously, now we know why.
So maybe he has turned on.
Hey, Anthony, you want some spaghetti? Spaghetti? Because he's Italian. And that's what they eat.
All the time.
And I might be 5% Irish. Maybe. Maybe.
Hi, I'm Opie. I'm Opie.
Oh.
Oh, what are you doing? Come on. I'm Opie. You want some spaghetti?
Jim Norton here, and I was with a hooker last night. Yeah, jerk. Yeah.
All right, well, the next Opie and Anthony movie trailer is from Slim Shitty.
Slim Shitty.
Yes.
Okay.
No plan.
In a world full of pollution and high oil prices, one bear decided to take a stand on all fours.
Steve's got a hybrid, which is just creepy on some level.
What's wrong with the hybrid?
It runs on water and honey and bee energy.
To win over the environment, Steve had to give up his manhood.
Are there that many pussies that want hybrid?
It's part vehicle, part carnivore.
It's a quick little car. It doesn't go really fast. It goes maybe, I've had it up to about 95 miles an hour.
Your Malata mongrel class of vehicle.
One bear.
What's wrong with the hybrid?
One almost car. Hybrid and the bear. Hovering to an XM unit near you.
I get
the hybrid. That one's not bad.
No, not too bad.
At least, yeah, I had like clips from the show.
Yeah.
So that way someone didn't have to go, I'm Opie.
Yeah.
Yelling into a Campbell's soup can.
It was horrible.
I know, I can't get that one out of my head. But Hybrid and the Bear, that's pretty good so far. All right, the next one is from Bill. Bill who? Do we know? Not our Bill, right? No one knows. Okay, just a guy named Bill.
In a world where radio mediocrity reigns.
Holy sh**. I guess they all have to start.
In a world.
In a world.
Yeah, Fast Freddy from Jamaica Station writes, in a world lacking of any talent.
In a world.
In a world where radio mediocrity reigns.
Holy sh**. shit.
One show has set a new standard for excellence.
Born in the USA!
Opie and Anthony, starring Opie.
We'll be doing this all morning.
Anthony.
This idiot.
And sometimes co-starring little Jimmy Norton.
Say, Jimmy, how's that Roach Motel in Hollywood working for you, buddy?
And Steve the Flaming Fag.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
Opie and Anthony.
Very good, Opie.
Rated R for re-fucking-diculously funny on XM High Voltage 202.
Well, this is the start of the bit.
It certainly is the start.
I kind of liked Hybrid and the Bear.
Sort of gives people a launching point.
We got a Master Poe movie trailer by Coke Logic from Whackbag.
Master Poe.
It's long, though. Where's Steve? Maybe we should talk to Steve.
Boy.
We're going to get Steve.
Travis gave the thumbs up.
He says it's good?
Yeah.
Look at Than.
Did
you
really?
hear it, Than?
No.
Okay. Because I would have assumed if you heard it and said Than's giving a thumbs up that it would have sucked because you would have been selling him out.
And hello.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, guys. The Master Poe trailer is longer than most, but it's pretty good.
Oh.
For a listener promo, I should put that.
There's always all these conditions put on any. People are so
Yeah.
frightened to really get behind something here on this show.
You really don't
Yeah, I
add
get nervous with that hairy shit.
You really don't add much.
What do you mean?
We take you out of your studio to come in to help the bit a little bit, and you're just like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, what am I supposed to? I can't give it away. I don't want to really, give the whole thing away without, play it. Play it. I mean, it's not. It's a listener promo, so it's not really up to snuff with what Laszlo did, but it's above par considering a lot of these guys are sending in hissy drops and audio they ripped off some website somewhere.
How many have come in so far?
The 4 that you have.
That's it so far?
Yeah.
All right. Well, after the ones we played today, you're going to get probably 8 tomorrow.
Great. I can't wait. I can't
from the
wait.
10 new listeners.
Yeah.
And then 16,
and
then 32,
right.
then 64.
I think Bill should preview these.
And so on.
And so on and so on. All right, Steve. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. There he goes, Steve. Oh, he must be real busy.
Oh, wait. How did that happen? He started.
You notice how his eyes, like when
left
he
it
gets,
idling.
He leaves them shut.
Yeah.
That nervous reaction.
I don't want to look at people.
All right, here it
People
is.
send in promos.
The next Opie and Anthony movie trailer. It's about Master Poe.
In a world of mystery.
Oh, boy. It's always in a world, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not that inaccurate. Most movie promos start with that.
They really do, yeah.
In a world.
In a world.
In a world of mystery.
Who wrote the note about Master Poe throwing out some bloody clothes?
Bloody clothing?
Like the top half of a karate uniform, it was just covered in blood.
Would you like to hear the truth? There was blood on the gi.
In a world of deceit.
In a comedy shop, there's bars. I drink while I drive.
Body rock!
I have a reputation. My reputation is extremely important to me. You do say that he drives drunk and...
Only when going by children.
Yeah.
In a world of fear.
To clear this up, Opie was telling me about the situation concerning the guard downstairs. And I thought that was more important than soap.
Coming soon.
All right, I wanted to make sure...
Are you going to kick the guard's ass for us?
No, I will not do that. However, I'll make sure that he doesn't yell.
When do you get to kick ass?
No, when someone comes in and physically goes towards me. It's body language and also their eyes. What style have you taken? Okinawan Kempo Karate, Shotokan Karate, Shunryu Karate? What form?
Master Poe goes from silent assassin to sleepy assassin.
Someone wake up Master Poe. Someone wake him up. Get
Really
Master
bought
Poe
the
back to
DVD to
reality.
get him more angry.
Master Poe, how do we wake him up? Master Poe, wake up! Master Poe!
I
Get out of the-
understand, Master Poe.
Get out of the zone!
Holy.
Master Poe goes to another place. He just
Wow.
zones out. Poe's sound asleep at the security desk.
Sound asleep.
Yeah, Steve just videoed it. Well, he's in the soundproof area
His
there.
head is down. He is completely not even trying to look like he's awake or hidden or anything.
Master Poe,
Yeah, how you doing, Opie?
are we disturbing your sleep today?
No, I'm doing just fine.
They got video of you sleeping.
Oh,
But you fell asleep, so you're probably a little sleepy from something last night.
Yeah, we don't have video of you eating an egg sandwich. We have video of you snoring and sleeping. You're not getting out of this one.
Okay.
Why do you feel like you're the only one that can't be part of this radio show? We caught you sleeping, so
Were you-
now you have to tell us something.
Were you meditating?
You know something? I was.
And that's how it ends?
That was good.
He ran out of gas.
It was really good, but then you need the In the World guy to come back.
Yeah, he ran out of gas on that one.
And then name the movie, the Master Poe movie or whatever.
Yeah.
All
Not
right.
bad.
It's a good start to the bit.
Yes.
The other hack thing
Some
that they do
motivated people.
is, when the country was at its knees, he brought us to our feet. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to go back.
Go back.
Ugh, is right.
The movie sucks.
In a world. All right.
They also, a while back, a big one was, in a small town. There's always that one.
That time forgot.
Let's go to Mr. Hughes. Mr. Hughes.
Yeah, what the fuck was up with that first trailer, man? Was that the guy from Silence of the Lambs? It puts the audio in the fucking basket. It does this when it's cold. What the fuck is that guy trying to do, man? Sounded like he was trying to be like the guy from Silence of the Lambs.
Wait, he was trying to be like what?
He's trying to be like the guy from Silence of the Lambs.
Who was in that?
Fuck, I don't know. I never seen the movie. I just heard O&A playing the...
And how would you know he's trying to be like the guy if you've never seen the movie?
And what movie was it again? Because your phone keeps crapping out.
Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs. Fuck
God! Did you hear how he knew he was bombing and kept talking?
Hey, he just kept going back to Silence of the Lambs. Blah, 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 nothing. Because it's Silence of the Lambs, dude. It's over.
He did the put it in the basket line. It flopped.
Hey, you know what we haven't talked about yet?
What?
What we were talking about in the office? About Tara Reid and all that?
All right. Her show, Terrible. What is it called?
Paradise.
Paradise?
Terrifying.
Oh, it's so bad. It's
the old Wild On show they used to do on E.
Same thing where
But now
they
it's
send her
Tara
around.
Reid, Wild on E or whatever.
Yeah, and Brooke Burke used to talk all the time, and do like the whole segments. And she's so bad. I have like 17 montages, and they'll just come to her. This is where life began, and she's like, "Wow, you guys, that's amazing. That's crazy. This is insane."
I took a peek the other day. I couldn't believe how awful she looked.
And she won't do anything either. This is like Paris saying, no, that's crazy. You guys.
Yeah, she's in like these faraway places, and she's supposed to participate in some activities, and she doesn't.
No, she won't. The 2 episodes I've seen, anything that they're doing, she was supposed to run with the bulls.
No.
No. I was gonna, and then I was just like, I'm not gonna. It's just like, how are you building a show around this?
God.
And then she'll laugh like, Camel Unfilters.
Yeah, she's known for just smoking like crazy, and she had that what do they call that voice when they want it to sound like it's something sexy?
Oh, that
smoky voice.
Yeah,
No.
the Demi Moore description. Whatever
Yeah. There's a way you put it that sounds sexy, and maybe when a few years back when she was doing those American Pie movies, I guess it was kind of cute. Now it's just reached the point where it really reminds me of Lucille Ball in her final years when she used to do Carson. Remember you watch I Love Lucy as a kid, and she was like,
Ricky, we gotta have Mrs. Trumbull watch Little Ricky, and I'll meet you at the club later.
and that was Lucy. And then, like,
6 years later.
6 years go by, she's on a talk show.
Well, me and Viv, when we invented the sitcom, we never really got along with Bill Frawley. When me and Desi started Desi Lou Studios,
like, what happened to her voice?
She'd be on those talk shows with a drink and a cigarette.
The drink
no
clinking.
Problem.
Clink, clink, oh, Johnny.
Just drinking and smoking.
That is
And
funny.
that's definitely the road Tara Reid is taking. She's not going to be able to talk.
The emphysema.
Yeah, they all wound up getting it back then. She died of it. Ricky, I remember seeing Desi Arnaz on a Saturday Night Live episode, like right before he died. Yeah, he was on. I don't know, did he host it? I think he was a host, and just ravaged by the sea, the big casino, got his lungs because they were always smoking. In the office, we were talking about the episodes of I Love Lucy where they would do product placement for Philip Morris. That was the cigarette company that sponsored the show. And Lucy would offer people cigarettes that came over the house in a candy dish full of cigarettes that were on the table of it's a TV show. There'd be like wafts of smoke on the set. You know, the whole studio probably just stunk. The set had nicotine dripping down the walls. You have to squeegee off the camera lenses.
And Tara Reid's starting to sound like
Mr. Mooney.
It's going.
We're here in Pamplona, Spain. I'm not going to run with the bulls.
It's crazy. Guys.
Well, I think we have some Tara audio here.
Yeah.
Let's listen to this. Water activities.
We went on this other raft thing. It was called a fly fish, and it's like this thing where everyone kind of lays down in it, and it just flies up in the air. And me and Paris is screaming like, we're so scared. It was so high that I thought it was going to flip over the other way. I broke my teeth and my eyeballs. Oh my god. Honestly, we really hurt each other, and I think my leg is broken. I have black and blues on my legs right here. It's crazy, but it was so much fun. Crazy. We did every water sport you could possibly imagine. We burnt more calories doing water activities than not even while I was here. It's like we worked out for an hour. We do this every day, you'd be ripped.
Wow. People are watching this shit.
She's got one of those voices that just around every few words. Stop talking. Then we went on this thing. It's called the fly. It's fantastically funny.
Like her voice just cuts out.
It's like a cell phone call.
Here we are in Australia. It's wonderful. We're by the Great Reef.
Just cuts out. Not getting a signal. Good signal. Sultry, people are saying the voice is called.
Sultry.
Sultry.
Sure. Mike on Long Island. What's up, Mike?
I caught a glimpse of that show the other day. It is the most cool show on TV. All she talks about is how exclusive she's getting into, and you got to hear her refer to herself in person. This is the Tara zone or the Reed zone. This is like really exclusive. It's the most.
Hey, stop ripping off Anthony. Anthony came
right?
up with the voice that just craps out.
His phone. He's got Tara voice phone.
All right, Mike. Thank you. Here's another clip.
It was hysterical. My camera crew comes in, and then all these other camera crews, and like flashes everywhere. We're like, what is going on? It all happened at once. And Paris were like, wow, she has a big crew.
Say hi to the camera.
I'm sitting there like, who are all these people? It all happened so quick. There's like 8 cameras, 25 paparazzis all around the table, and it was just like, whoa. That's your only camera. Paris, that's the only camera allowed in. You know, and then finally we got everyone else out, but we kept ours in. They figured it out. The bodyguards just figured it out.
You nailed the voice, man.
She's got and
she tells the worst story.
Yeah, like I was like, we were like, wow. I was like, awesome, we got a bigger crew than Paris Hilton.
Who cares? Wasn't the whole thing with the original show is that it was her going to bars, like party locations?
Yeah.
And then what, did they run out of bars? Because now they try to make it more than it really is. Where she's actually trying to get culture some of these places.
I have no idea.
Oh
Oof.
my god! Oh, good. Oh my god, I took an orgasm. Oh, honey and cheese like fried. I love Greek food. This is out of control. Oh my god. I've never in my life tasted anything better. Like, we were flipping out. It was sick. It was amazing. It was so, so good.
She has like 3 adjectives in her whole vocabulary.
Sick. It was amazing.
So good.
I mean,
So good.
You need a show to have somebody tell you how delicious some food product was. That's what she's talking about.
I never realized her voice was so fucked up.
All raspy.
The other thing is, it all of a sudden just speeds up out of nowhere.
Yeah. She loves the cigarettes, is what it is. She must be a mess to like wake up in the morning for the next show. Just picture her sprawled out on the bed in some hotel room, like jizz on the sheets and just reeking of smoke.
Jizz in her hair.
Everything she owns must just reek of cigarette smoke. Just her hair all in disarray, her face all swollen from the night partying.
What? I need another hour. No, call me later. I got sleep.
Punching the mirror, getting in a karate fight.
Saigon. I can't believe I'm still in Saigon. And then the Viet Cong came in from the north. I was like, wow.
This is the
1st of the 9th Air Cav, Air Mobile.
I was going to blow this off, but we have to hear more of her.
It's horrible.
Of her speech.
Oh,
Paris and Paris couldn't have been any kinder. You know, they just took us in and showed us the other side of Greece that we wouldn't have ever gotten to know. We were dancing and singing together. I mean, there's just so much love there. Paris and Paris, they're truly leading up. I think it's beautiful.
Truly what?
Paris, they're truly just
beautiful.
She hacks up a tumor.
I think people are going to see I'm not just a party girl, but I care about people. And I'm kind of goofy, and I have a funny side to me, too. And look at this. It's insane. What is that?
That's the Acropolis, and the main building is the Parthenon.
And what is that?
This is a monument from the...
So is he one of the gods? Like Hercules?
No. That's
okay.
mythology. This is the real thing. It was the golden age of Heracles, built 2,500 years ago.
So he was a guy?
Yes.
See, I'm confused. Did you know this? You guys don't know either, so don't make me look really stupid. He was the guy that built that, right?
Like he was like the governor back then. And that's how democracy started.
Is he the guy that did the thing with the potatoes? He was like, right? That guy was a leader. He ruled Greece, and there was no potatoes, and he wanted the economy to be better. I don't know. I'm learning way too much stuff. Is that like when the ruins were?
Exactly.
Okay, see? I'm getting smarter by the minute. It was one of the birthplaces of civilization, and it was amazing.
Amazing.
We should stick to the good clubs.
Yeah, let's talk about the club. Yeah. I'm just trying to where to say that. Jessica Simpson right now. I don't know, she's looking like a rock scientist.
Holy. I don't know. We need a translation.
I'm learning too much stuff.
Trying to get a history lesson. I don't think that part of the show is very good.
Do you hear the sound effects? They actually make fun of her because...
Yeah. Boing!
She's so stupid.
See that one with the potatoes?
That's the one with the potatoes. Because I know that there was a leader and he has people and they ran out of potatoes and I got to get some more potatoes. Is that the guy? Is that the guy? Give me a fucking drink. I need a drink.
Fabulous.
Yeah, Justin, Tennessee, what's up?
Not much. What's going on, fellas?
You tell us.
Okay, I'm wondering, are the networks just looking for the biggest idiots to do these shows nowadays?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay, because, I mean, MTV has Ashley Simpson, and she's the biggest no-talent ass clown I've seen ever. And, I mean, Tara Reid, they just put a camera in front of her and a drink in her hand and call it a show.
TV is all about just finding train wrecks now.
You
guys watch The Surreal Life?
Yeah.
With Janice Dickinson? Did you see the one where, who's the dude from Perfect Strangers? I don't know.
Balky.
Starts...
Bronson Pinchot.
Where he starts crying?
No, really?
Holy
Missed that one.
Crap, I laughed so fucking hard.
I know he's a fucking pervert.
There's all sorts of drama in the house, right? Between her and that fake bitch Omarosa, whatever, from The Apprentice. She has to be all edgy and like she'll say anything, but you can tell
that's her character.
She's a big phony. So she has it out with Janice, whatever, and so Janice goes off to another room, and she admits to Balky that her father was a pervert or a pedophile or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so it made for a horrendous, childhood.
Yeah.
And she's getting into it with Balky, and she's crying as she's, like, admitting this huge thing.
Yeah.
And what does Balky do instead of comfort her? He openly starts crying harder than she was.
I think he was trying to get into her pants that way.
I was laughing so hard when
Tough
this came
sell,
on.
but
When this came on
done
TV,
correctly.
we got to get the audio of that because it was really, really funny.
Yeah.
And then they have to console him when it was all about they should be consoling this Janice girl because she was going through this moment, but Balky was overcome by the whole thing. Maybe it brought back some kind of childhood memory of something that happened to him because he now loses it and they can't calm him down.
Yeah.
He probably's like, oh, she's stealing the scene.
Yeah.
She's gonna get the award.
She's getting more attention. Got to make this about me.
We have Tara Reid on the phone. Tara.
Hi, boys.
Hey, Tara.
Wow, you sound sexy with that voice.
What's up, Tara Reid?
I was out all night partying with Tara. Hey, a bunch of my friends were telling me you guys were talking about me. So what's going on?
What's up, Tara?
I like when they call that have no material.
I know.
Yeah. Hi, it's Tara Reid. Again, having to say who it is, and then.
Well, it had potential. One more clip.
Oh my
of Tara.
God. That's unbelievable. Yeah, we like to eat dinner at least 3 times a day.
Yeah, we can tell. I'm going to be a monster by the end of it. Hello. I need to honestly get my mouth stapled and just talk out of a straw. That's all I do is eat. I'm getting fatter by the second. I'm going to need a girl. Forget I got me in a bikini. I'm this monster now. I told myself that. Have you ever seen me this big in your life?
I have no idea what she said.
And she just
Something
laughs
about being
after.
fat, bikini.
I think it's
fat
like.
bikini food.
If we keep eating, I'm going to get huge in my bikini. I'm not going to be able to fit into it. Because I keep eating, I'm going to have to get my mouth stable and eat through a straw.
She didn't even say that. She said breathe through a straw.
I don't know. Talk through a straw.
It's like, isn't it getting your jaw wired shut and eating through a straw? She's like getting my mouth stapled and talking through a straw. She gets everything wrong. She was confusing Greek mythology with the potato famine.
And then the god Apollo needed French fries, and he couldn't find any. So he had to get a Peristophocles guy, and he came down and actually got them curly fries. That's amazing.
Dope. What a dolt.
That's
I
fucking
so
unbelievable. I can't book anything. And
she's
walking
on
into
television.
the audition.
You got to be a train wreck, Bill.
I just got the side yesterday. You guys.
She's on TV. There
On
it is.
TV.
Guy has a show. People talk about it. People watch it.
Encore, one more clip.
Of course.
Talking about food, more food.
What is going on with the potatoes and the bread? I mean, guys, are you trying to make me fat by the second? I'm not eating them. Guys, my is jiggling. You can't starve yourself and be like a typical actress that doesn't eat and do a movie that we did because it was too intense. Do you know what I mean? So literally, you ate what you could. So we ate stuff just for energy, but it was food. So we got fat.
Yeah, hence the lug.
But we'll get it off.
Here, you pass the Greek salad. That's really good.
It's them eating and talking about
Getting fat.
from
That
eating
makes good
shitty
TV,
food.
honey.
But the movie was so intense. I did American Pie. The dry places I had to go as an actress. It's so hard eating food here and such cheap food. I got fat. It was different on the set of my motion picture Josie and the Pussycats. We had such great food there. Now it's such horrible.
Michael Jordan from Alabama writes, Tara Reid actually said rock scientist instead of rocket scientist.
Rock scientist?
Yeah, I did hear that.
Fantastic.
Rock scientist.
She is the greatest.
All right.
I'm looking forward to the next program. We need more Tara clips.
Yeah?
Please put that on the list.
You want to do some Tara things?
Yeah.
All right, Tara clips on the way for you, Anthony. Tara clips. There you go.
Who the hell was that?
Did you hear that?
Whose stomach just growled? Was that yours?
Yeah,
but you've been eating granola.
It was really low, though. That wasn't my stomach. That was
one of those internal farts.
Yeah.
You ever get that?
Yeah, it doesn't get.
It's like, your intestine.
It's a great segue.
Well, I haven't talked about farts in a few days.
There's
Here
gas
we go,
behind,
guys.
because your intestine is a bunch of muscles, just like your sphincter, only it's like on the whole length of it, and that pushes everything down. So when you get gas in there, and the gas squeezes through one of these closed sphincter muscles, it sounds exactly like a fart, only it's inside.
Right.
And sometimes it could sound exactly like a fart,
But
like muffled from the sheets or something.
But no one's going to be bothered by it.
Right, because it just stinks inside you.
I got a fart was inside me. I just thought it was amazing. And when they were looking at me, I was like, "You guys!" I was with this guy once, and all of a sudden I thought I had a fart, and it was an inside fart, and it almost came out. And then I did fart, and it came out as a smoke ring. And everyone laughed and laughed. And I didn't know I could blow smoke rings. And I fired, and the last cigarette I had was like 15 minutes ago, and I still had a smoke.
Derek and the gang are loving the new impression, the new Anthony impression. Who knew you could do Tara, Anthony?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Horrible whore.
All right. Want to take a break?
All righty.
You know, it kind of sucks because...
I can't believe Voss didn't show up
today.
today.
Yeah, we were counting on Rich Voss and Bonnie. So
not so much for him.
Once again, your pals are going to have to make up more radio. We'll show how brilliant we really are, once again. Because there's nothing else to really talk about. We did the latest on Katrina. We did the thing on Rita. There's nothing else here to talk about, really.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow at 7.
No? Wow. Barry Bonds hit a homer last night.
Oh.
All right. Hockey started last night.
The regular season?
No, just like preseason stuff.
Preseason.
Hockey sucks now.
No, it's going to get better.
On XM Satellite Radio.
Also.
You better love hockey, Bill, if you want.
No, I did, back before all the teams moved out of Canada and went down south.
Good point.
I'm sorry. You know what? It's a great game.
It's another lesson about radio.
Actually, no, I heard they took away the red line and stuff, so it's going to open up the neutral
go.
zone.
There
it's going
you
to open up
go.
the neutral zone
Right.
and try to beat the left,
No more
left-wing lock. Yeah.
No more two-line passes.
Sometimes things you can't stand have to be the best thing in the world on radio because they are the ones that pay bills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I absolutely am not talking about GameFly.com, though, because I am a gamer.
We love GameFly.com.
Yes.
I need to pick up a new game, matter of fact.
You know what you do? You go to GameFly.com, you find the game, you order it, you can check it out. You like it? What do? You click Keep It in your game queue, and then they send you the mint condition box, the manual, everything you would get if you bought it in the store at a discount. You get a membership discount on that one. And then you don't have a stack of games that stink because you went out and bought them and realized they sucked. That's what I got at home. I got a big stack of games that just stink. Gamefly.com/XM. Get yourself signed up. $21.95 a month. But you can start with a free 2-week XM trial. I can't talk today. No commitments. Cancel anytime. Start playing the latest releases. All the games you've wanted to play at Gamefly.com. Over 2,500 titles to choose from. All the platforms: Xbox, PS2, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, DS, and the new PSP. 2 games at a time. No shipping either way. Keep the games as long as you want. No late fees. All the games you want right there at Gamefly.com. That's Gamefly. They have it spelt out here like they want me to say GAMEFLY.com.
Mm-hmm.
Who can't spell Gamefly.com? /XM. And then you plug in XM in the promo code box for your special offer. It's Gamefly.com.
All right, before we go to break, we have Tara Reid calling back.
Oh.
Yes, Tara.
Hey, guys, how you doing? I just want to say hi to my friend Ray Romano. Ray, you there?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, my God, Ray, it sounds so crazy. Remember the night we went out to the club and I had a club in my hand and we were doing a club thing?
No.
Sometimes when I eat too much food, Ray Romano, he goes crazy. He doesn't know what to say. I don't know what to do either, right, Ray?
Oh, what are you doing? Stop
Ray,
talking
you're so
about
crazy.
that.
Oh, God, I don't understand you, Ray. Crazy guy.
Oh, wow.
And he punched out. Very good.
You could now go down to the UCB and just be a star. A little improv like that.
Yeah, no.
Do a little Ray Romano.
Most amazing thing
You
ever.
get into their little clique. You won't just be a stand-up anymore.
I have as much like ability to do Ray as Tara has knowledge of like Europe.
Potatoes and Greek mythology.
3 things I got. No.
Potatoes and Greek mythology.
She mixed up the potato famine with Greek mythology. Fantastic.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony program on this fine Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Do you have your WOW stickers yet? We're making them every single day. All you have to do is send a self-addressed stamped envelope off to us here in New York City. We'll send out the WOW stickers immediately.
Little sweatshop of children hand-painting them.
That's right, in the back
Somewhere
office.
in Thailand.
They're making Nike sneakers and Whip 'em Out Wednesday
WOW
bumper stickers. So
nickel a day.
And then you throw the WOW stickers on your car or your truck, and this has worked great for many, many years. There's a lot of ladies out there that are slut bags, and what happens is they flash you because they see the WOW in your car.
They're lovely women.
No, we know that, and they know that. They know we're just joking. Just to be edgy, because we're shocking.
Shocking.
And we haven't been too shocking yet today. So if you want a WOW sticker, self-addressed stamped envelope. The address is 111 West 57th Street, New York, 10019. Nice!
Wow, you know it now.
And that address is up on opieandanthony.com if you need it, okay?
I never know the zip here. Like, if I got to fill out a form that says place of work and you put the address down, I just leave it out. I mean,
yeah.
New York, you figure it out.
And we should have a WOW hotline in time for, next spring, I guess.
Yeah, because WOW season's only so long.
Well, now that we're all over the country, it'll be WOW every single day somewhere.
Yeah? Well, okay. Arizona?
That old gag.
Texas.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. All right, shut up.
Like when people say that, like 15 past the hour. It's noon somewhere. No, it isn't. It's a quarter after noon somewhere. They say that at the bars when you want to drink.
When you have to use that excuse to drink at like 10:15 in the morning, you're an alcoholic. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's happy hour somewhere.
That drunk.
Just drink.
Yeah,
and
he's doing it every day.
Hack phrase too.
Yeah,
which means inevitably you're going to put the lampshade on your head to show how wacky you are.
This guy's a scream, man. Hang with him all the time.
Hey, you guys were bringing up a pretty good point. Hurricane Rita is slowly but surely making her way to the Texas coast. And I mean slowly but surely.
Yeah, Bill was saying earlier, he goes, they're showing this in real time. And it sounded like a joke, but no. The news channels, no matter what story they're doing, in the corner, they'll put a picture, the satellite picture of the hurricane, just on a loop, scrolling and spinning in the Gulf. Like, we need to see it constantly until it hits something.
I think it's moving 3 miles an hour.
Yeah. It's a hurricane in real time. It's not the most exciting thing to watch on
They've
television.
already done the hacky palm tree blowing in the wind
shot.
shot.
With the reporter in front of it.
The reporter in front of
the
driving rain.
It ran right between Cuba and the Keys. So they had their reporters down there, of course, with the wind blowing.
Well, at least, they know it's coming. They got plenty of...
Yeah.
Well, then they got the shot inside the grocery store with all the empty shelves because you got to get ready for the hurricane.
Getting ready. We're up to a Cat 4. Winds 131 to 155 miles an hour. That's what it is. And they say, Opie, this could reach Category 5. And smack into Galveston is what it's aiming at. I saw where Galveston is. You see that? It's a little strip of land off of Texas. And they were talking with an evacuee from New Orleans that went to Galveston. Why wouldn't you just take a little effort, go a little more inland? You're on a strip.
I've always liked the water.
Yeah, I like the water. I'm not going to let it scare me away. Let it scare you.
Let it scare you away.
It's chasing you now.
You should be scared. Run. Get out of there. Stop being so brave.
But at least in this day and age, Opie, we're in 2005. You can see the satellite picture of a hurricane constantly. It's not sneaking up on anybody. Who would think something 500 miles wide could sneak up on people? But it did back in the olden days. Do you imagine what it was like? Because we didn't have satellite photos. There weren't weather forecasters that could tell there was a hurricane coming. It was just some schlep sitting in his little, log cabin.
It's like it's going to rain.
Yeah. Well, it was so nice a little earlier, but there's a few clouds moving in. I think I'm going to have to postpone seating the back 40. And then out of nowhere, maybe the wind picks up a little, and you've been through a lot of storms, so it's probably, ooh, this could be a bad one.
Oh, you read those old books, too, and you had to, like, tie yourself to a tree?
Yeah.
And after the eye passes over you, like, naked. Like, it's just ripped everything off of you.
There's nothing left. And then it hits, and you're like, oh, boy. This is like something, I can't even say from a movie, because it's the 1800s.
You had to be in a hurricane to know there was a hurricane
to know
coming.
what this was
There's
like.
No meteorology.
Right. There's nothing that can tell these people what it was like. Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, and it hasn't been figured out yet. So what are the people thinking back then? An act of God?
Yeah, they must have just ran to the
crazy
church.
Thing like that, right?
That promptly collapsed on top of all of them, killing everybody. That church-like mercy.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we're following Hurricane Rita in real time now.
In real time.
On
and
CNN.
It's not supposed to make any kind of landfall until Saturday afternoon. Oh, it's Saturday morning, early Saturday morning.
Saturday, 2 a.m.?
And it's Wednesday.
Thursday, Friday.
It's 24-hour fucking coverage.
Yeah. It's they got it in a pretty straight track, curving a little north. I would like to see it take a northerly turn a little sooner, which would have it barreling into New Orleans.
Nah, New Orleans is safe.
Who doesn't want to see this hit New Orleans?
It's starting to move even, like, west of Galveston.
It's the sequel we've all wanted.
It's like when they made The Matrix Part 2 and 3 back-to-back.
At the same time, so you could see it, like, really quickly in the theater. You don't have to wait a couple of years for the movie. That's what I like. A quick sequel.
Yeah, the first one's already on demand.
Yeah, but sequels suck. This is like Caddyshack.
That's actually good. There's been a couple of good, like, very few.
They're starting to get better, finally. In recent years, the sequel has.
That's because they film them all at the same time. It's got the same feel, the continuing storyline. Like Lord of the Rings.
Has a Part 3 to anything ever been good?
Very rarely, yeah.
Oh, what about The Godfather?
Godfather was
come on.
Godfather. Part 3.
That was worse than Jaws 3.
Jaws 3. Because that was 3D, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They had to do the 3D. And then the 4 was like, now it's personal. She was being the wife there. Brody's wife was the star. She was the last one left and the star. And the shark was pretty much chasing her.
That's when you know it's going to suck, when even the people from the original cast, nobody's left, and they're like out of work, and they're still like, no.
Yeah, they said no.
No, I'm not doing Jaws 9.
And the worst person in the movie, the one that had like nothing in the first movie, she's the big star in the Part 4. And the shark was chasing her. Now, that's a pretty easy thing to get away from.
Just move to Arizona.
Arizona? I could say you could still live within sight of a beach and be fine.
Oh, good point.
You could taunt the shark.
Right. You could fuck with him.
What was the reasoning that she had to be in the water? Or the whole movie would fall apart, of course.
Of course she had to go in the water. I don't remember.
Does anyone know?
That was the big, like, sticking point when they were writing that awful script.
How do we get her in the water?
Gotta get her. There's got to be a reason.
God, she's petrified of it. Her whole family.
She wants to take a kayak.
A kayak. Get the shark. Everyone she knew was pretty much killed by the shark, but she had to go in the water for some reason.
Did she have to like get the demons out of her?
Oh, like confront
her demons.
Confront it, and perhaps.
Now I need to know why she had to go in the water.
Did Brody ever die from the shark?
Jaws: The Revenge. No, he like died of a heart attack, I think. But she always blamed it on the stress of the shark, and like the son got killed.
Exactly. Didn't have to go down that road if they had a good script. He would have made the movie.
A man-eating shark. Let's see. Ellen Brody still lives in the island resort town of Amity, and her sons, Sean and Michael, don't work at SeaWorld anymore. And some time ago, Ellen's husband died of a heart attack that happened because he was afraid of sharks. Sean is now a deputy in Amity. One night during the Christmas season, Sean is called to untangle a log from a buoy, and when Sean goes to the buoy, he's killed by a great white. After hearing about this, Michael, who was studying to be a marine biologist, visits Amity with his wife and 5-year-old daughter. While wanting to get away from Amity and spend Christmas with Michael, Carla and Thea and Ellen go with them to their house in the Bahamas on an airplane whose pilot is Hoagie. Hoagie starts falling for Ellen Brody. Michael's friend Jake, who's also studying to be a marine biologist, lives next door. Anyone getting this?
I know. If you were pitching this, I'd pass.
It's horrible. Let's see. Sometime later, when Michael and Jake are out to sea, their boat is attacked by the shark that killed Sean. Michael and Jake trying to tag the shark so it can be kept track of. Sometimes later, friends are on a banana boat, a yellow-shaped thing. You've seen them out there. The shark attacks the banana boat, kills a woman, leaving Thea in shock. But it looks like Thea will be okay. Carla's mad at Michael for not telling her that the shark was in the water off the Bahamas. Michael and Jake didn't mention the shark because they didn't want to upset Ellen and mess up her visit.
Too many people.
Ellen believes the shark is after her family, and that was trying to kill Thea instead of the woman it killed. So Ellen takes Michael's boat out to sea on a single-minded mission to find the shark and kill it, while Michael, Hoagie, and Jake try to find Ellen because they're afraid the shark will kill Ellen before Ellen can kill the shark. So her kid and her kid's friends, being marine biologists, are going to be in the water.
What a great profession to choose.
And she feels
Jesus.
that as long as they're marine biologists and being in the water, the shark is going to track them down and kill them. So her mission now is to take her own life in danger, go out in the water, kill the shark so her family is safe. Is there a spoiler there? How does it end?
The original's the only good one.
Even
Even
Jaws
Jaws
2,
2, when all the boats got entangled.
And
that dude from room 222 with the
afro.
Just so badly wanted him not to survive, and he did.
Really horrible. And Chief Brody had to have like a catchphrase line at the end when he held up the electric cable that the shark bit into.
Mm.
Like, what did he say? What was his big line at the end of that?
I don't remember.
Oh, that was big in the 80s to have like those horrible lines.
Well, in the first one, it was "Smile, you son of a bitch," and then he shoots the tank and blows the shark up. The second one was something ridiculous, like he holds the cable up and he's like, "Time for dinner," or like it was something ridiculous. Maybe it's in memorable quotes from IMDb.
It's like those awful Schwarzenegger movies in the early 80s. He always had some awful joke after he killed somebody. He threw this guy into some sort of like this pipe that held his smoke coming off, went like impaled him, and he goes, "Okay, let off some steam."
Let off some steam.
Like,
Anthony, was it all right, you big bastard? I've got something for you now. Come on, open wide. Say ah.
That was it. Open wide. Say ah. Like anyone would say that.
That was actually in the movie.
Say ah.
We got the ending of Jaws 3 from Jeremy in Houston.
Jaws 3? We're talking about Jaws 4, the Revenge.
Jaws 4.
She's on a boat, and she takes like the stick on the end of the boat, I guess, that sticks out and sticks it through the shark. And
oh, the little thing that sticks out of the front of a boat?
Yeah. And they have some electronic thing. It shocks him. He comes out of the water. They impale the shark, and the shark dies.
And everything's fine?
But did it die?
Apparently so. Because they didn't make another one.
So it died, finally.
It's pretty horrible.
Oh, it dies after every one.
Dies in every one.
Are you worried about the hurricane? I know, but it always had babies or something. There
2 days
was
ago,
something going on.
everybody's joking about the hurricane. Yeah, we're going to day off work. It's going to be great, let's have a hurricane party. And last night, it goes to Category 4. Everybody's like, oh, I'm going to Austin. I'm going to Dallas. I'm not staying. So
everyone's leaving.
It's going to be ugly, bro.
Yeah. Oh, well.
What are you going to do?
Me? If it turns out Category 5, I'm booking because I'm just north of the city.
Faggot. Fucking pussy. Hang out.
Yeah, right. It's in my front porch. And
how far away is the ocean from Houston, though?
From where I live, it's about an hour and 45-minute drive.
Yeah.
Stop.
They said if it's a Category 5, whatever, like 70-mile-per-hour winds will make it all the way to me. And that's a little too much for me.
70?
70.
It's nothing.
You can handle 70.
70?
Wake up in my car in my living room.
Nah, not with 70.
What are you on, that hybrid?
It's Steve's car.
It's made of paper mache.
All right, Jeremy.
I'm punching out.
All right, thank you. Speaking of hybrid cars, I could do what we were doing yesterday and clean up the area. I still have some stuff we got to get through here.
Do we have any older stuff? I like how we were cleaning stuff up from yesterday, and we played something we had played the day before.
What was it?
I don't know what it was.
Well, we have the Deep Throat clips. But
what are those?
Well,
just clips from the movie Deep Throat?
Yeah, remember how stupid the dialogue was? So we decided to get some
that
of the,
sucked, though.
Yeah. We have the rocker. We did that already, though.
Mm-hmm.
We have TV edits from the Blues Brothers we never got to.
Oh, I like TV edits.
We have Mumbles Menino.
That's
Mayor
fun,
Menino.
too. Okay. Now we're talking.
Got a couple things here. Little Marky, Jesus Put the Stars in the Sky. I don't think we ever played this.
No, we haven't played a Little Marky in a long time.
We could start with Little Marky. And that would clean up this area very nicely.
You want to hear an annoying voice.
You want to explain to Bill Burr what Little Marky's about?
Little Marky. They're these little, I don't know what you'd call them, little audio vignettes, little plays. It's Little Marky, and it's very Catholic Church-oriented.
Teaches the Christian kids.
Yeah, it teaches them about parents that drink and how, they have to stop in order to raise their kids.
Okay.
Teaches them about the evils of abortion. We played one Little Marky, and it's Little Marky actually in the womb. And he's talking about how wonderful it is that he's growing, and how through the whole thing he keeps talking about how he can't wait to meet and kiss his mommy, and he hears his mommy's heartbeat and feels the warmth of her love inside. And then he gives like dates. He goes, November 25th. My eyes are forming.
That's amazing how this kid can already speak.
Yeah, he's talking in the womb.
Wait, did you give the punchline?
No.
out? Oh, we should just play it then, because we have a whole bunch of new listeners.
Okay, go ahead.
No, because then Bill could be shocked like everyone else,
Yeah.
and then we could play the new Little Marky.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we find that?
Play that Little Marky.
By the way,
love that one.
a lot of people are mentioning on the instant feedback as they find that clip that at the end of Jaws 4 when they kill the shark that he makes a noise like T-Rex.
Really?
Is that true?
Lame.
Like
That's hilarious.
I bet it is. Yeah.
Like he screamed or something, like he was in pain.
Flapping around on the front of the boat. That's what he do.
Let's get Eric in here. Eric is gonna find.
Oh wow, they can't play Eric's music.
Why can't they play Eric's music?
He's got this new thing where he runs in.
For a clip.
Oh really? That was the only reason?
He runs in and tries to beat his music. Got it?
Oh, look at you.
This better be the right one.
There goes Eric. All right, yeah, that's the one.
Dun, dun.
All right, listen to this. Hit it.
October 2nd. Today, my life began. My parents do not know it yet. I am as small as the pollen of a flower. But it is I already. I will be a boy. I will have blonde hair and blue eyes. Nearly everything is settled already. October 19th. I have grown a little, but I am still too small to do anything by myself. My mother does everything for me, although she still does not know that she is carrying me under her heart. But I am a real person, just as a crumb of bread is still real
This
bread.
bitch's womb.
My mother exists, and I do too. October 23rd. My mouth is just now beginning to open. Just think, in a year or so, I'll be laughing, or later I'll start to talk. My first word will be, Mama. October 25th. Today my heart began to beat. It will beat softly for the rest of my life, never stopping. After many years, it will tire and stop, then I shall die. November 2nd. I am growing continually. My arms and legs are taking shape, but I must wait a long time before these tiny legs will raise me to my mother's arms. November 12th. Tiny fingers are beginning to form on my hands. How small they are. One day I'll stroke my mother's hair and tell her how nice she is.
Creepy.
November 20th. Only today the doctor told my mother that I'm living here under her heart. How happy she must be. Are you happy, Mother? November 25th. Today is Thanksgiving. My mother and father are probably thinking about a name for me. And they don't even know that I am a little boy. So they are probably calling me Barbara. But I want to be called Dandy. I am growing so big. December 10th. My hair is growing. It is as bright and shiny as the sun. I wonder what kind of hair my mother has. December 13th. My eyes are almost fully developed, although the lids are still shut. When Mother brings me into the world, it will be full of sunshine and overflowing with flowers. I have never seen a flower, you know, but more than anything, I want to see my mommy. How do you look, Mommy? December 24th. I wonder if my mother hears the delicate beat of my heart. Some children are born with sickly hearts, and then the gentle fingers of a doctor performs miracles to make them healthy. But my heart is healthy. It beats so evenly. Tap, 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 tap. You shall have a healthy son, Mother. December 28th. Today, my mother killed me.
That's terrific. That's terrific. Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, my God.
Special.
Can you fucking believe this?
Oh, my.
Did you kill me, Mommy? Because I thought you really cared for me.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
What I would have grown up to be, I guess I'll never know. 'Cause Mommy, you killed me.
Wow. Who saw that coming, huh, Bill?
That is unbelievable.
Play it for the kids.
Play it for the kids.
That's what the kids want to hear.
There you go.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That was disturbing. I like the guy playing the keyboards, too.
Yeah, it got real ominous there on December 26th, 28th. When was it? A couple
Sounded
of
like
days
a
after
little
Christmas.
something that dude who played for Paul Simon in the mid-'70s.
Yeah. That must have been. Went on to
Kind
that
of fell
gig.
off a little bit.
Well,
Got an abortion gig for you.
we have a brand new little marquee.
Why did you kill me, Mommy?
The character's Little Marky. So there's another one. I have no idea
How does it keep singing if it killed him? Halfway through the song, I wanted her to. was that like pro or against abortion? I can't tell.
A boot to the stomach on this broad.
Well, we have another one called Jesus Put the Stars in the Sky.
November 28th. My penis is starting to develop. The balls are hanging real low. December 30th. I'm in a dumpster out back of the clinic. But I'm still yapping. Why did you throw me in a dumpster, Mommy? Oh, I'm sitting in a biohazard bag, waiting for the truck to haul me away to the incinerator, meeting all my new friends.
This is bad. I don't want to do this.
Oh, it is bad, but Jesus.
No, this is bad.
I'm in a bag of arms and legs.
Oh.
That's bad. See? I just wanted the example of real bad.
Excellent job.
All right, let's hear the latest creation from Lil Marky.
Listen, did you know that Jesus made you and me and flowers and trees and animals and everything? I'm going to tell you about it right now. Jesus Jesus made the butterflies and trees.
How about that?
Toads and frogs that jump. Camels with funny humps. He even made that silly little flea.
Oh.
Jesus made the birds to sing. Designed their little bodies with wings.
Wow, isn't that
Provided a way for them to live each day. Jesus, he took care of everything. Jesus put the stars in the sky. The moon and the sun real close by. And he'll put a new heart in you. All you gotta do is ask him to.
That's all you gotta do. Just ask.
Take a look around and you will see.
A hurricane is heading right for me.
They really should have played that in New Orleans.
Yeah. I don't know.
I thought God put the stars, right?
Yeah.
It's just his kid.
Yeah, Jesus didn't do that. I mean, he was pretty amazing. and
Jesus
stuff.
just kind of spread the word.
Jesus was pretty, active and did a lot of cool stuff, but he didn't do all that.
He's active in the community.
Yeah.
He built tables and stuff.
Had charisma.
He was
Yeah.
he was a carpenter, but I don't
Yeah.
think he actually put the stars in the sky.
But God was the one that did that stuff.
Yeah, he did all that, all the heavy lifting.
Did they actually play that abortion thing to little kids? They had to be, because that was
Had to,
definitely
yeah.
not for adults.
It's like
Well, why would you play it for little kids? They made
to
it.
like pound it into their head that
Yeah.
They shouldn't do this when they get older.
yeah.
I mean, is that supposed to appeal to an adult?
Why?
Mommy.
I just want to meet my mommy.
Eek. You'll meet her for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Start talking now.
Better get it all out.
Yep. That's it. That vacuum don't leave much time for hugging.
Oh, man.
I hate to be the realist here, but
Can
we
blame
all
this
know they
segment
don't
on
just...
Rich Voss not showing up?
Of course we can. You want to go back to the song?
Jesus put the
Yeah, see where he goes with it.
Was made perfectly. Just thank him every day for all the things he's done. He made it all for you and me.
Before we get to the next verse, we got some phone calls coming in. We have to say hi to Jerome. Hey, Jerome, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey.
Well, just want to know if Jesus made the niggers.
Oh, God damn it.
Why?
Later.
I'd love to see that guy actually say that
Holy
same
crap.
joke in front of a room full of black people. Watch him. Hey guys, how are
Yeah.
you?
Hey! I got something.
Probably start bringing up basketball, trying to relate. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Kyle?
See that Knicks game?
I
Hey, what's
can
up,
be
guys?
friendly.
What's up, Kyle?
What's going on?
Hey.
That little Marky thing, man, that's freaky. Hey, I was actually calling to tell you that the in Jaws 4, that's right. The funniest part of the whole movie is that shark does scream actually when she kills it and does like a lion's roar.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the funniest part in the whole movie.
Well, somehow when you told it.
It's 10 minutes too late, guy.
Yeah, maybe we should find that clip. All right, let's get back to the song.
Oh, Jesus put the stars in the sky. The moon and the sun real close by. And
Jesus makes everybody die.
all you got to do is ask him to.
Yeah.
All you got to do is ask him to. All you got to do is ask him to.
All right.
Hey, do you think the extreme like Muslims have like an answer to this that they play to the future suicide bombers?
Wow, what the hell is that? Goes into another track?
Can't rock.
This was on the disc.
Really?
I don't know where you lay your head or where you call your home. I don't know where you eat your meals or where you talk on the phone. I don't know if you got a cook, a butler, or a maid. I don't know if you got a yard with a hammock in the shade.
too long.
Yeah, the chorus has to bring it together.
Family, say a mom or dad.
But
I don't know if you feel love at all, but I bet you wish you had. Come and go with me to my father's house. Come and go with me to my father's house.
Oh.
Big house with lots and lots of food. A big table with lots and lots of food. A big yard where we can play football. A big house.
What is this about?
It's my father's house.
I don't know.
Imagine being in like the 17th take of that. Just the bass player just going, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
The engineer.
Yeah.
Run through.
You first started playing, you thought you were going to be playing like Madison Square Garden.
It's like I had a tryout with
There it is.
Molly Hatchet
A
once.
big house.
Jesus. All right.
It sounded like the thing for the Koresh Ranch down there.
That was awful. Jimmy.
Hi, guys.
Hey!
Jimmy
What's up,
Norton.
Jim?
Hello.
How are you?
Very tired. I'm just waking up.
It's Jimmy Norton.
You guys are going to Little Marky stuff?
Yeah, we were playing on some Little Marky.
Well, Rich Voss and Bonnie were supposed to come in today and give us a fine hour of radio. They blew us off, so we're stuck playing Little Marky stuff.
I'm a dump sitting in a rectum. Hopefully, in a few hours, I'll land in a toilet bowl that'll gently bring me down into the sewer system. 10 a.m. I fell on Jimmy Norton's chest.
I wasn't sure if that was actually the tape for a second. That was pretty good when we just did that.
You got to hear Anthony's new Tara Reid impression, man.
Yeah, I got to hear it again in order to do it.
Yeah, I know. No,
It's one of those that'll take a while.
I'm not putting you on the spot. Listen on the replay, Jimmy, to the Tara Reid impression. It's pretty funny.
I could see it turning into Joan Rivers.
I don't have my Wi-Fi because it's in a box in my manager's office.
Oh, really?
I'm still living in a hotel. Yeah,
What's her name?
Oh, cut it out.
Stop it.
How was Rich Voss's wedding?
Oh, it was really a classy affair.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was really, really nice. Up in Canada, it was really convenient. 9 hours on a plane I spent.
Are you kidding?
9 hours. It was a 6-hour flight. I had to go through Minneapolis because I was going on Northwest. And we get up there, and it's in a motel. It's a really nice motel. It's a hunting lodge motel.
That's where the wedding was?
Yeah, really nice. And there was a giant stuffed buffalo in the lobby. And it was really nice. And then we took the wedding pictures behind a rest area in Canada. All the wedding photos were taken behind a rest area.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. It was behind a rest area. His wedding photos were taken. And, it was nice.
Wow, they really spared no expense.
Is this just a small town in Canada in the middle of nowhere, or?
It was a rest area. It was a fucking rest. Guys go in there to piss and shit and then get back in their trucks and leave. And he's standing behind it on the most important day of his life.
On part of a picnic table.
Wow, hold on a minute. He's calling in now. Rich.
Here's the thing. Norton was scared to take the pictures there because he was scared somebody would recognize him coming out of the rest area. First of all, the pictures came out beautiful. Wait till you see them. That's one. It was just because they were using a big green patch of grass. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the area.
Was it a rest area?
Yeah.
I think it was.
You think it was? What do you mean you think? Of course it was.
Well,
you know what? Like all those little maps of like when you get into a place, those little welcome maps, and then there was a men's room and a ladies' room. That was it. It was a restaurant.
Catered by Sparrows.
The photographer said, meet me at this spot. She knew where there was a good spot to take the pictures. You can't tell. I mean, when you look
in
at
between
the pictures,
exit 8 and exit 9.
Yeah. Photographer's just looking for any patch of grass.
They were on a medium strip.
And what do you call it? Then after the rehearsal dinner, I had to drive Norton around for an hour trying to find him a down pillow. He said he could only sleep on a down pillow or a black penis, and we couldn't find either of them. For an hour we drove around. That was a good line. You know what? You can kiss my ass. That was a good line.
Oh, it wasn't.
And I really appreciate. Norton gave a great speech at the wedding. It was hilarious.
And we would be hearing it if you came in today to the show.
I didn't get in from 5 o'clock till 5 o'clock from the wedding party. You know, the reception I threw last night. You know, you guys all got your invitations.
I called you and said I don't know if I can make it.
There's no way.
Because I can't, like you, oversleep and not show up.
Oh, well, but here
You were supposed to be here at 8 o'clock. We're pulling shit out of our ass now.
Well, but
looking stupid on our radio show because we were counting on our friend Rich Voss.
Stood up by Voss.
And his new wife, Bonnie.
We were planning on coming.
We're playing little Marky clips. We're fucked because of you. Do you understand?
Yes,
it's a slow news day. We thought, all right, Rich Voss, he'll give us an hour. He's usually really good.
And
we would have had for 4 hours.
Yeah, how much hurricane news do you need on this show? And Voss, don't you have tapes of like the toast and everything?
I have a video that has to be transferred. It's on a cassette or something.
Oh boy, Mr. Technology, here he is.
You know, like the video cassettes or whatever they are. It's not like a big one or.
It's on Betamax.
I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know what the hell.
The pictures were taken behind a rest area.
They're really nice.
I have a kinescope of my wedding.
Bonnie's family is a bunch of alcoholics. One of her uncles, they call him Drunkle, he shit himself during the wedding.
He shit really?
Yes, and he went back to the room and changed, but he didn't clean up. He just came back with new clothes.
Oh.
Right? At the wedding.
How?
It's not, these are drunken farmers. The bar was supposed to close at 1 o'clock. We went back to our room after the wedding at like 12:30, and the bar was supposed to close at 1. And I'm sitting in my room at 1 o'clock going, I should go down there and check. The next day we find out they stayed there till 2:30 drinking the liquor. And like one of the gift cards, you get, thank you from Tom and Mary and the 4 kids, 2 towels, thank you, and they just drink
2 towels.
Yeah. But they don't have any money. They're
Oh,
poor.
no cash envelopes?
No, please, ask Billy. It's just, they're poor, though. They're farmers.
What? All right, slow down. What does Ask Billy mean?
Oh, he came last night. He had a good time.
I left in like 7 minutes. There was like 38 people there.
It got up to about 100.
Including the wait staff.
Is it true that you had a red carpet last night?
Carolyn just put a little red carpet out front.
It was about 2 feet long. Look like a bath mat.
It's the red bath mat.
I guess
I think they fixed it up nice. Caroline did a great job.
Well, we got to explain, because Rich Voss got married in the middle of nowhere in Canada, you had a little post-wedding party here in New York for all your friends at Caroline's.
Yeah.
Caroline's.
And had a little red carpet out front.
You couldn't walk the red carpet. Was it stand the red carpet?
What's that?
Was that all you could do, was stand the red carpet? I hear it was very, very small, Rich.
Listen, I didn't put it out there. It was a little red carpet that led to Billy's pilot that failed, and and I got a party in L.A. too.
He's just lashing out at me.
He really is.
I don't know what's going on.
Why are you lashing out at Billy? At least he showed up today.
They had a little bath mat, red carpet, and there was one photographer with a disposable camera.
Oh.
That was the paparazzi at his big wedding fiasco.
No, I'm not lashing at him. He said there was 38 people. It was like
it was a room full of middle acts.
I don't care.
Trying to get opening work.
Okay, Patrice was there. Keith was there. It was pretty good. It was like 100 people. Caroline did a great affair. So
Norton, what else about the wedding comes to mind?
I don't know. I feel bad. Rich, man, I thought you made more money than that, man. Actually, I feel bad. Do you have a lot of expenses? I mean, how much did it cost to rent that little patch of grass at the way station?
Tell me about your nice present.
He got me a really nice watch. I didn't know you were supposed to get the best man a gift, but apparently you are.
Yeah, that seems to be the thing they would do.
Yeah.
I guess it's a custom, but it gave me a really, really nice watch, which I wore last night very proudly.
Well, thank the Oscar gift basket.
Yeah, no one thought you paid for it. They figured that either your friend's a mortician or you found it somewhere.
Moss has been living off his gift basket for the last, what? When were the Oscars? Like 2 years ago at this point?
We're going to Hawaii on the honeymoon.
He got this amazing gift basket, I even got to partake a little bit because Rich took us all out for steak dinner. That was part of the gift basket.
Oh, and he's pulling out his coupons for the thing, and what? It didn't cover the whole thing.
No, it cost me another $1,500 because of Patrice.
And Morton?
Yeah. He ate the left side of the menu, the fucking animal.
And then obviously the watch was part of the gift basket. Your honeymoon is in Hawaii, I guess, and that's part of the gift basket.
Well, what am I going to do? I got a night. I got 6 nights in Hawaii at $2,000 a night. The room is. Of course, I'm going to take.
But no days, so we gotta leave during daylight hours.
The hotel I'm staying in now, I'm staying in the nicest hotel in New York.
6 a.m. every day, they're going to fly back to the mainland.
Yeah, not allowed. Get off.
That would be in typical Voss fashion.
What nice hotel are you staying at?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys with your animal listeners so they can call
the W?
Oh, because they're all going to just blow off work so they can bother Rich Voss today.
You're either at the W.
No, the W isn't the nicest. I stayed there from the Oscar basket already. I already stayed at the W.
Yeah. Oh, where you staying? The Four Seasons.
No, that's a ghetto hotel.
Ghetto hotel, the Four Seasons.
Yeah. Where I'm staying has down pillows.
The St. Regis.
No.
Oh, you paused though.
Yeah, it's the St. Regis.
It's the St. Regis.
I'll tell you off air. But first, it's beautiful, and we have a party in L.A. to throw too.
All right, Rich.
October 2nd.
He's throwing these parties on all kinds of cities. Canada, you got New York, L.A.
Yeah, because I don't expect people to fly across. I went to Ralphie's wedding, okay? I flew in to go to Ralphie's wedding, me and Bonnie, and it's an inconvenience to make people fly across the country or to Canada, so I figured I'd throw a party on each coast and in Canada, being a little considerate.
And only inconveniencing Jimmy Norton.
Well, you know what? But, you're right. One person.
Well, you know what? It was really nice part being there. I got to the airport, and then we're trying to find this the dinner. I went right to the dinner. They had like a rehearsal dinner the night before, and this dummy, they're talking on the phone, and we're looking for Calgary Road, and he's like, "Okay, we got to go to Calgary Road." Jesus. I'm like, dude, how old are you?
Calgary.
I forgot my divorce decree. And, I get off the plane, and Bonnie goes, "Do you have your divorce decree?" I go, I don't have it. She goes, "Well, we can't get married." And then I finally had somebody bring it up, and I called the licensing place. I go, "I forgot my divorce degree." And they
degree?
Yeah.
I feel like he earned it. I went to divorce college.
He graduated from failed marriage U.
What do you need a decree for?
To prove your divorce so you can get a new license.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I never was remarried, I didn't know that. My ex-wife...
Rich,
what?
Bonnie looked great. I mean, everyone was very nice. The people were all nice. And what a nervous idiot you were. You were a nervous...
Instead of saying I do, I said yes.
Yeah, he just blurted out yes.
You did?
Dude, you did Woodstock in front of 100,000 people. This is 70 drunks. Can you relax?
Really? Do you take this woman? And he said yes.
Yeah, it was the most unromantic thing I've ever heard anybody say. You take this woman? You bet I do.
He fucked up a line at his wedding, just like those movies we watched.
How many times did they have to stop the ceremony so he could have a cigarette?
I led the wedding party with a cigarette, leaving the wedding.
Dude, he smoked on the way from the wedding thing, from the thing into the reception, which is about 90 feet. He fucking lit a cigarette. This addict.
And the wedding pictures were at a rest stop. That's wonderful.
Yep, in a rest area. Smile.
They came out really good. Wait till you see them.
Did you have a DJ or a band?
A DJ. He was brutal. Like, people would go up and request songs, and he'd go, no. He would say no to the wedding party.
Yeah, he really was kind of a douche.
Why was he saying no?
I don't know. He just wanted to play what he wanted to play. Like, I didn't know that till the next day. People don't tell you this, because I would have went up and said, look, you play what we pay you to play.
Tough guy.
Yeah,
down the gauntlet. That's how I roll.
What songs did he say no to?
there were some old people. They wanted to waltz, do some waltzes.
Paperback Writer.
No. How do you know I like that song? That's my favorite song.
He should have said no.
I know. He said no.
Did they play the Paperback Writer when you had to walk out in church to get married? They play like the theme for the bride, dun 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 dun, and then bringing to the pulpit to have a big hand.
Jesus.
Oh, I got to tell you a story. Norton gave a speech really funny. So a couple of people, then Bonnie and I went up, right? And she went first, but we were supposed to go together. And she started getting some laughs and, thanking people, getting laughs. And then I went up, and I started doing pretty well, and I stepped on a couple of her lines. So during our first dance, when they had the bride and groom had the first dance, she's going, "Why did you step on my lines?" And she's arguing about her set at the wedding. She's arguing to me as I'm doing our first dance. She's going, I was doing fine, and you had to come up and steal the thunder. Oh, this is our first dance. It's a pretty good story.
They were going to write their own vows, but Rich hasn't written anything new in 10 years.
Funny. Why didn't you do that with a bullhorn to sound like Mike Tyson doing it?
They were going to write their own vows, but Rich hasn't written anything new in 10 years.
Yeah, fucko.
I hate this state. I really hate being out there.
You got to get home.
All right, well, we want to hear the audio of the speeches there, Rich.
Yep.
I'll get them to you. I'll come. You know what? I'll come by there. What time are you there till today?
You're kidding, right?
We got
10 minutes left.
No, I mean, do you hang out to do post-production?
Oh, yeah.
We have 10 minutes left.
Oh.
Dude, they do a tremendous amount. Like, they do a lot of reads and stuff. Like, they'll give Anthony something to read, and he'll actually read it from the studio to the elevator.
Yeah.
But Steve has to follow him with a tape recorder and just hope they get the audio.
You ever watch The Roadrunner?
Yeah.
You ever watch The Roadrunner? You ever see that curly cue of smoke that he leaves? That's in the lobby at 11:01.
Oh. Does Steve stay there?
Yeah, he'll be here.
Till what time?
Till at least noon, 1 o'clock.
Stopping at McDonald's was nice, though, by the way. On the way from the wedding photos back to the actual ceremony. That was
it was a nice wedding up there.
I can't laugh at anything because my wedding, I actually stopped at an OTB to make a bet on the Preakness that was going off that day. Yeah, in my little suit I just got married in. There's my lovely bride in her little bridal outfit, and there we are in OTB placing a bet on the Preakness.
Well, at least during your wedding photos, you weren't standing behind a bathroom stall where some guy was blowing another guy through a little hole he had drilled. Most unromantic location fucking ever for wedding photos.
Really? There shouldn't be a glory hole within, 10 miles of where you have your wedding pictures taken.
Dude, smile. All right, just wait till this truck passes. All right, stay cheese.
I'm gonna come down there. I'm gonna try to come down there and meet Steve before he leaves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear my alarm. We got in at like 5:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock. These things happen. Yeah.
Get alone with your new bride, a hotel room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get a little right. Sure.
And then we got to go fly to L.A. tomorrow morning and a bunch of places.
Are you guys gonna have a kid?
I don't know. It depends. I mean, I'm dropping modes in her. We'll see what happens.
Oh, wow.
Wow, there you have it, guys. An exclusive.
How come every other show that is answered, well, we'll see what happens. Are you trying? Well, I'm dropping loads in her. Never hear that on Oprah. Never.
Poor Bonnie, those little low self-esteem seeds finding their way in.
Looking around nervously.
They're looking for down pillows.
I'm looking for the egg, but it's dodging me.
You want to buy a fallopian tube?
I see some photoshops that are going to be great tonight on Rack Bag. Sperm with teeth.
Oh, my God, right? The only sperm cells with a tan.
yourselves drooling. Boy, did I bring it right down to that one. You know what? If you guys would have said it, you'd be all laughing and giggling.
No, not at that. The crash would have happened.
So, Rich,
well, I wish you guys could have came last night. It was
yeah,
nice.
it would have been great. So, Rich, what time are you showing up today?
Oh, what was that?
He's at the Mandarin Hotel there.
Oh,
hey, Jimmy.
Hi, guys.
We hung up on him.
Did you? I was just about to get him, too.
Oh, good.
Ask you a question. All right, well, I guess I gotta get out here.
How are things going there, Jimmy?
Great, man. I mean, the rehearsals have been great so far, and today we got our first read for HBO, like our first actual dress rehearsal in front of HBO. So we'll see.
Are you doing good?
Yeah, I'm actually doing well. I mean, you'd be surprised. The first table read was great, and the run-throughs have been great, and I really haven't done any of that yet.
Hey, how you doing? I'm the neighbor.
You didn't get a hooker up there at the reception? And
No,
you were already at a rest area.
I got nothing up there, dude. I didn't even think it jerked off. I think I was I couldn't get internet service in the one room, so I made them move me to another room, and apparently one person got attacked by bed bugs when they were up there. So yeah, it was really frightening. But the ceremony was nice, and the family was nice.
That's
I was hit on one of Bonnie's high school friends. I thought I had a shot, but she had some cock-blocking husband there.
But you thought you had a shot.
Well, all right, I gotta run because I gotta be over there. But
all right, when are you starting to film?
We shoot Thursday and Friday. It's a 2-night shoot. Anybody that wants to come see it, I've gotten a lot of emails from people. By the way, there's a nice contingency of Opie and Anthony fans out here. I did a spot at the Laugh Factory last night, and when they mentioned Opie and Anthony, it was surprising that people in the audience were actually fans of the show. It was
nice.
Yeah, it was really nice to see, man. It's fucking propping up everywhere. This creepy little program.
It's definitely growing.
Yeah, man, but I mean, nice. I mean, I'd never seen that before in L.A. You know, obviously, because we weren't on before.
Right.
And it was just nice to see.
Cool.
And so if anybody wants to come to tapings, whatever, I don't know how you do it, but it's Thursday and Friday on Hollywood Center Studios.
All right. All right, Jimmy. Good luck to you, buddy.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you early next week.
All right, take it easy, man. Stay in touch.
All right, Bill. Take care.
See you. Bye.
There goes Jim Norton in Hollywood being a star.
So awkward having one chick on the phone and the other chick right here in the studio
and being cordial.
Yeah, being cordial to each other, but banging's going on.
Yeah.
I know I'm the whore on the side. You're never gonna leave your wife. Making all these promises.
No, I swear we're working on trying to get the divorce.
You said that on Thursday.
I'm gonna make a stand. Me or her.
Storm, I'll come back crying 20 minutes later. You fucking relate to that.
Oh.
That's 5 fucking brutal days of my life.
Oh. Can we talk about it tomorrow?
What, about me getting dumped? Yeah, why not?
All right. That's a good tease for tomorrow.
An awful time to get dumped, too.
Did you get dumped? Yeah, I did. Oh, we're all out of time. Coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow, he uses your tragedy as a tease.
What else are we going to do?
It's not a tragedy. It's fucking...
It's tragic.
Not the amount of times it's happened. This is like Jaws 4 for me. It's
Is it really?
The first one was the most amazing one. I already know. I know what to do.
Yeah, you've been dumped a few times?
No, I've always been the dumper.
Yeah.
And I was really thinking the other night, what is worse? Because you have the guilt if you dump somebody, but when you get dumped, it's, I don't know, you just feel like...
I've never
am
had
I
guilt.
loose? You start looking around your apartment, just clothes on the floor, I'd probably break up with me.
It really sucks.
I don't really bring much to the table, do I? In my awful fucking support system of a family. I call my brother, girl walked out, blah, blah. My brother's just like, I should probably want to fuck somebody else.
Oh. Your
Thanks,
brother
man.
actually said that?
Yeah, he called back and apologized and then basically said it again. He's like, listen, dude, I just came back from the BC game. I had 20 beers. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. It was a little harsh, but, it's been my experience that when a woman does something like that, it's like, great, dude, thank you. Just forget it, man.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah.
This wasn't a short-term relationship. You're with her a while, so.
Yeah, I'm going through the awful, like, checking your messages 90 times a day. And then, like, when my phone rings, I'm trying to lessen it, like, the hurt. So you're just like, it's not her. It's no fucking way. It's okay. And, preparing yourself. And then when you pick it up and it really isn't her, your heart, like, drops a little bit. And then you try to overcompensate with, like, hey, how's it going? Like, quiver in your voice as you,
hey, buddy, good to hear from you.
Try to act like you're happy. Your voice just keeps going higher and higher.
Happy that it's that person on the phone. Yeah, great to hear from you.
What do you got going on? Going to the gym.
God forbid the phone clicks like there's another call on the line.
Yeah.
Jump them over there in a second.
Oh, yeah, I got that one. Hang on a second, it's a beep, and I clicked over, and it was somebody trying to fax me. I just get like this, beep.
Honey, is that you?
Yeah. It's bad timing, man. The HBO, special hits.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, yes and no, but because it was like, my big thing was when I taped the special. I taped it back in April, so I got to live that. Like, I finally watched my special last night.
Oh, you did?
I finally said, all right, I got to stop the self-loathing, sit down and watch it. And the coolest part was just, seeing, like, the end of Bryant Gumbel and then somebody else. You're actually a part of it. But once I started watching my set, I was like, yeah, I did it. Yeah.
I know this stuff.
Yeah, it's like watching me tape a set at the Stress Factory. It's like, oh, yeah, and then the guy yells, and I go into a lull.
Production values are good, though, It's not like a cheesy,
what I did
someone's friend's video in the back of the room,
You know what I did like what they did with the special is they weren't cutting to people laughing in the crowd every 2 seconds.
Right.
That's the worst. Mm-hmm. Or even like when a band's playing, it's like the worst fucking thing you can do.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that chick,
Yeah.
on somebody's shoulder. Who gives a fuck?
They did like a behind you shot, which was cool. Kind of a longer shot from the back of the stage where you could see the audience and see them reacting to it, but it's not just a close-up on someone.
Oh, yeah, or if you make a joke and it has to be about somebody black, then they show a black couple.
They show the black guy.
Who are laughing at Sinbad in, like, 1992. It's just like this.
They do that all the time. How about them Asians and they're driving? Let me tell you, and then there's an Asian guy they got to zoom in on.
That's classic. Well, we'll get into it a little more tomorrow. Bill's been a trooper, though. He
Yes,
showed
he
up
has.
Monday, and he was just miserable, but he still brought the funny.
Yes, he did.
Still brought the funny.
A professional is what they call that.
Unlike that Rich Voss.
Right.
Not showing up.
Not showing.
Paulie from Baltimore. Today I learned that vacuum don't leave much time for hugging. Quote of the day for me. Very good. Let's go to the phones, play a little bit of What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony Show. It's Rob. Rob, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy birthday, Billy. Yeah, I learned that ancient Greeks had a potato famine. Punching out, guys.
That's right.
I love the new impression, Anthony.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that show a little more.
Paul in New York, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
I learned today that Jesus made the tools that killed little Marky.
Yeah. Pete from New York, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing? I want to know, how many showers is Billy going to take today?
Yeah, it was a rough show today, Billy.
You got to play that clip where Billy actually backs out of doing the impression. He said, I can't do this. That was hilarious. Billy, even realized what a fucking creep he's being. You guys rock.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be sucked into this crazy world where we get all creepy at times. Let's go to Prozac from Whackbag. Prozac.
I learned I need more than 5 minutes with Russell, and I learned Boss's reception was a room full of middle acts looking for work.
All right. Hopefully Russell will call the program tomorrow. Also on the show tomorrow, maybe they'll actually show up. We have Big A and Stalker Patty. They got a big date tomorrow night, so we'll talk to them beforehand on tomorrow's program.
That's it.